Alex da Bossman, too much fruit, Tom, not good for your guts. Yeah, this could definitely be. So it's really bad, guys. It's really bad. I don't think I'm going to get to 15 minutes without having to leave you for the poo. So I woke up about 45 minutes ago and just had to go straight. In fact, yeah, I'm going to have to go to the toilet now. Oh my God, this is bad. This is serious. This is serious. This is illness, I think. Which, of course, is all energetic and part of all the stuff that's coming up for me right now. So I genuinely think when you're having, let's call it an energetic shift, you could also say a hard time, you're in the void, you're having an energetic shift. Well, I think material matter needs to move as well. And right now that material matter seems to be exploding out of my chocolate starfish. So I had a big explosion about 3 in the morning for me. And, you know, I thought that was over with and thought I could just go back to bed and go back to sleep. Oh, hell no. 20 seconds later, back on the toilet, more exploding. That's when I started to think, oh, this isn't normal. And I started to notice a wee sickness in my stomach. And thought, oh, fucking hell. Couldn't get back to sleep. 20 minutes later, exploding on the toilet again. And it's really bad. And it smells of like fermented egg. Like it's really bad. Like old stuff that's been trapped inside for fucking years. So yes, there's a big purging, a big clearing. I am feeling a bit better today. I spent yesterday smoking and lying in that very spot. I recorded a video yesterday that you'll see today where it feels like there's a bit of a new energy in there. Lee, I've sent it to Lee. Lee even mentioned my face looking a bit lighter. So yes, I think progress has been made. I think shifts are happening. I still feel very much in it and right now. But yeah, shifts are happening. So it's attempt 2 at not making this about money and calling everyone names. We don't have many comments yet. We've only got 4 comments, so it's not looking good for a very entertaining stream. I'm probably going to spend most of the stream on the toilet, so it's not looking good at all. And we only have 34 people in. Come on, it's 9 p.m. on a Saturday night. This is prime time, baby. Who have we got? Oh, right, yeah, so too much fruit. Yeah, so, I mean, it's more than that. It's energetic and it's everything that's going on. But I do eat a lot of fruit. Now, the last few days, I've stopped buying coconuts because I just can't be bothered, man. They take so long to chop. And I haven't been able to leave the house for 24 hours because I've just been a mess. So basically, I've got no fruit. But what I do have a lot of is ginger, lime, honey, and pomegranate. So I've basically been drinking a lot of ginger the last 3 days. So I don't drink water. I mean, I do drink water. But, you know, I don't really drink much water. I drink all my water in juices. I just find water hard work. Whereas juice, I can just glug it down. So I've basically been having ginger, pomegranate, and lime juice, probably 5 pints a day for the last 3 days. So I wonder if my ass could be reacting to a sudden intake of ginger. But it feels like it's more than that, and it's too aligned with all the madness of the last 24 hours. Like, of course, my ass is going to start exploding. Yes, this is the ass podcast. I mean, every podcast involves ass with me. Yesterday, we talked about snorting an 8-ball and getting fisted. What do you think about that, JP? Would you like to snort an 8-ball and get fisted? I would. So Glad you're alive. Someone said you died in a motor crash. Mate, it's just fucking ridiculous. Like, what the fuck? So I haven't really looked. I briefly looked at the comments. Like, very briefly. I have no idea what you're talking about, but now you said that, I can comment on it. And there's a good guy, I think he's called the Baron. I really like him. And he put, wasn't this footage shown weeks ago? Which it isn't, unless maybe it includes the happy landlord stuff, but I don't think it is that video. You know, I might have shown clips of it on some GreatoreX, but I don't think I have. I really don't think this video has got any of that in. I think it's all brand new to everyone. And someone responded, yes, it was before he died. So obviously I didn't pay any attention to it, but I assume it's this. How pathetic. Why are people such sad? I just don't get it. That twat, God I Am, is it? So it's the demon. Well, I think God I Am might. Oh no, let's not get into that. But the demon, I've told you about this guy before. No, obviously I've told you about the demon, but I've also told you about a guy who put £50 into my account for a session, and then emailed me saying he wanted to meet as equals, not as, you know, a teacher or whatever. And I was like, yeah, fine. If you're my equal, you're my equal. You know, it's not about what you want, it's about what you are. You know, if you're my equal, you're my equal, and that will obviously be reflective. Like, but he's like obviously just so egoic, like so desperate to make all these demands and control a session that isn't supposed to be controlled and is supposed to be able to go anywhere. Oh, it's just been an absolute nightmare. So we went through all that, and then I mean, I'm almost certain that this guy, I think he's called Martin from Denmark, who's paid me £50 for a session 6 months ago, is the demon. I'm almost certain it's him. So we went through all that. Then we went through times. He's very demanding over times. Basically, he's just making loads of ridiculous demands. But even so, I've offered him like 5 possibilities for his sessions. And whenever we get to that point, he disappears. It's obviously the demon. Anyway, so I assume it's him. It could just be a random. It could be the demon, like who knows. But I assume it's related to what I've just told you. Writes in the comments, I paid Tom for a session and I still haven't got one. Now, for the record, I am never giving this guy a session. The amount of time I've spent emailing him is more than an hour. So that's my £50 done. You know, I mean, I must have exchanged 30 emails with this man trying to arrange a session. So he writes, I gave Tom money and I've not received my session. And then this God I Am fella who claims to be enlightened jumps on it as if it's true. Jumps on it as if it's truth. Never send Tom any money, anyone. Tom's a scam artist. This is meant to be an enlightened man. And it just amazes me how much people just jump on bullshit and make it true straight away. No consideration of the other side. No consideration of other possibilities. No consideration that, you know, this could just be a hating troll making shit up. It just blows my mind, mate. I'm so done with the comment section. I'm just so fucking done with it. But yeah, that's just ridiculous. So what, they're spamming my comment section saying I've died in a fucking motorbike crash. What a sad bastard. I mean, obviously just lying is the lowest of the low and pathetic. And, you know, for a grown man to be doing that is just the most pathetic thing in the world. But also, I'm going to be doing a live stream in 4 hours, bro. Like, what's the point? Like, what are you getting out of it? Obviously, you just look like a twat. But then, you know, it's all he knows, isn't it? It's all he knows. It's all he knows. Being a fucking twat. Oh, there's so many twats. Should we do something a bit more positive? Look at this. What the fuck? Oh, it's StreamYard. Hang on, so if I went to my OBS, would that work? If I went X screen share, does that work on StreamYard? Yeah, look at that. We've got a vibration chart. It's back to front. Fuck me. Well, we're getting one step closer. We're getting one step closer. Why is the vibration chart back to front? Lee! Technicals. Hey, at least I managed to share it. Was that worth it too, Justin? I don't think Justin's interested in a vibration chart. I think he's here for the disembowelment of plebs. So it's particularly plebby, is it, tonight? Maybe we could get that up on the screen and have a look at how plebby it is. Oh, God, this life. Oh, God, I could really do with it not happening. Hello, boss. No, it's not energy, it's your diet. Okay, thanks, Bosman. Just unbelievable, isn't it? Hey, Naomi. Hey, Liz. Hey, Shani. Do you think Nigel Farage was a wuss all along, or did he sell out? He was never, he never had anything to sell. He's always been a deep state puppet. Obviously, Brexit is being manufactured. I mean, it's all just a show, especially where Nigel Farage is concerned. Wait till we get to Rupert Lowe. That's really going to freak you out. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't want to do anyone down, but I just can't talk about Farage as if he's ever been anything other than an Israeli puppet. Sorry. Hey, Debbie. Not been bummed for quite a while. I think 3 times in the last year. Once since I came to Samuk. Your stomach upset due to what's been going on, loss of cat, and you're turning off from the, yeah, it's obvious. But no, according to Bosman, Liz, we've got an expert in. Alex the Busman says, no, it's nothing to do with energy. It's nothing to do with the experiences you're having. There's nothing spiritual about this world. We're all just meat suits. And we were born from a big bang. And we live on a spinning ball. So, Liz, you're wrong. Was it Liz? I don't know what's going on. I need to drink more coffee. Yes, it was Liz. No, Liz, you're wrong. Alex the Bossman is here to tell us how it is. And everything is pleb. All right, Liz? No Wiccan ways. No, you can put your Wiccan ways back in your box. We're all just brain dead plebs because Alex the Bossman has told us. And he can only perceive from his perception. So we've all got to be retarded too. Is that okay, Liz? No wickedness for you. Good evening. May need to start eating more red meats. I eat quite a bit of red meat. I mean, Nick's crispy chicken burger has fucked it up somewhat, I must admit. I fucking love it. Oh my God, it's so good. Hello, Rachel. How drunk are you? Lots of love to Rachel. Try not to get too drunk tonight, if you can. If that's possible. I know you're shit scared of sleep paralysis, which is just yourself. I know you'd rather drink yourself into oblivion than experience yourself. But try not to do it too strongly tonight. You do what you want, Rachel, especially if you're throwing money in. Oh, shit. Oh, I think we've got another one. Fran is on it. Fran is on it. Oh, we're not doing any stickers. So when Fran's never taught, I mean, we're just going to go with female until Fran tells us otherwise, because, you know, it is by far the most likely option. So that's for Fran. Thank you very much, Fran. Much appreciated. I mean, we never gave Justin any bill love, so... Oh, yeah, I still can't get into Giphy. So, I can't add any more superheroes. Is my brother my hero back to front? I'm sure it used to be over there and used to be the right way around. Is that back to front for you guys? Ah, well, you know what I'm trying to say. In a rather autistic fashion. I'm definitely more calm tonight. Maybe this could go quite well if I don't shit myself too much. Are we getting spammed by bots? Oh my God. I can't cope anymore. Can you cope? It's all that you don't have to do anything. You can just smoke 12 joints a day and put out a few videos. What do you mean you can't cope? It's a very privileged life. Work proximities. I can't say that word. Proximities. And shapes. That was Ludwig as well. That should have been good. And shapes of seeing just confuse me. Work proximities. No, sorry, Ludwig. Too wordy for me at this time in the morning. Evening, May. Evening, chat. Sorry to hear about the cat, bro. Appreciate that, Spen. Bless you, man. And good evening to you, Spen. And it is evening for you guys, isn't it? This is good times. So we've still only got 64. It makes no difference. It makes no difference what time and what day I live stream. It's so bizarre. Glad to see you are still alive. Someone said you had passed away. Yeah, we've just been discussing that and how sad it is and how pathetic it is. Like, one, just for a grown person to want to spend their time lighting. And that's crazy. I mean, presumably there's been quite a lot of it in the comments. I might have to get them up. It might actually be worth it. What do you think? I think this is probably worth it. So presumably this is on English Refugee. So can I really be asked to do this? Yes, I can. Come on. Right, I've got YouTube right here, in fact. Oh my God, right, I've got it right here. So I just need to go. YouTube screen share. Look at that. Jobs are fucking good. And now it's not designed for a comment section, so you can't quite see all of the comments. Oh no, don't start doing shit like that. Oh my God. Okay, it's all got stressful. Oh shit. You're meant to be over here. Why have you jumped onto the TV? It's just so unnecessary. It's not what I asked you to do. Why do you have to make everything so difficult? So I'm talking to the computer. Oh, and it's back to front. Fuck me. Fuck this shit. Lee, you're getting sacked. Okay, we're not doing that bollocks. Let me just work out how to get it off the screen without getting too stressed. Back to Big Tom. There's Big Tom. Oh my God. Is it? Oh my God. Oh my God. Why did I choose this career path? Oh yeah, because my homeland's got invaded by a load of fucking stinking disgusting fucking cunts. Alrighty. So yeah, so we were just saying some sad, I mean, we were just saying like, it's just the saddest thing in the world, isn't it? Lying. It's so pathetic. And then there's also the fact that in 2 hours I'll be on a live stream. So what's the point? Just fucking pathetic. Justin, does jealousy drive the animosity of the plebs? I think it's one of the factors. I think the main factor is they can't look at themselves. They can't stand it. They can't stand authenticity and truth. They can't stand the idea of turning the finger around and looking at themselves. So they so they just project outwards. So when somebody is really doing the work, and that's not me saying I'm amazing or anything like that. No, I'm just a very broken person who is willing to turn the finger around. There's not many people who are even willing to do that, as you can see in my comment section. So when they see somebody who is doing that, the ego has one of two options. It can either, well, do this or this. So it can either go, oh, look at him. He's doing some self-reflecting. Oh, maybe I should self-reflect. Oh, shit, I'm a right fucking mess. Or look at him, he's make up a load of fucking stories. And of course, when you are sharing content like I am, where you're showing your shadow and showing you processing your shadow and getting to know your shadow, there's a lot when they're doing this. There's a lot for them to, oh, I can pick out that and I can pick out that, and, you know. So my video with Stephen, for example, it's done. Stephen, fuck me. My video with Lee, where he gives me a slap. What people work like? So what? That's a shadow work session. So when he's challenging me, I let my shadow speak. You know, so when I'm like, "There's a shit on my shoe, there's a shit on my shoe," like, yes, that's my shadow. Like, yes, there's a part of me that believes that. As in the haters of a shit on my shoe. And I'm letting that part speak. That doesn't mean that's all of me. That doesn't mean that's the only way it can be. But that's the part we're working with, the shadow. That's a shadow work session. So the shadow speaks and the shadow gets aggressive. And the shadow, like, I'm partly from the camera as well, I think. I'm expressing the shadow more than I need to. I mean, that's not true. Like, I'm proper in it. Like, that is, you know, like, it's a real, it's a reality for me when it comes to haters. I don't think it's the reality. I think it's my reality. So I'm really letting that part speak. But then, of course, what the haters can do is, you know, there's me expressing in a very hateful manner. Because it's a shadow work session, and I'm letting that hateful part of me speak so it can be seen and understood and witnessed and loved and integrated. But of course, you're giving the haters all the ammunition because you're saying your darkest bits. But you know, more people need to do this, and I'm willing to sacrifice myself to help others. You know, to help myself and others. This work is everything. You know, we've got all these channels set up. I've got a channel set up about. Well, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. We've got to do the work. The work is the only thing we can do. So if I have to take on a load of hate to show people what that is, I'll do it. Fucking twats. Lord, likely here or unlikely Lord, the reason why we're all here is that we love watching your journey. No, question mark. The journey is different for all, but perhaps the destination is the same for all. Ooh, lots of words, Lord. I mean, I would like to think that the reason people are here is because they're watching the journey, but, you know, it's whatever, you know, however they need to receive it, they will receive it, and they'll make of it whatever they need to make of it. Is the journey different for all? Yes and no. I mean, the stories are different and the happenings are different, but really the path is the same. And I think the destination is definitely the same for all. It's oneness. Debbie, thank you, Debbie. Your pop-ups on screen were the right way for us, Tom. Oh, right, that's interesting. So then maybe I could, no, why is OBS on my screen? Like, this is just ridiculous. If I brought that one to the front, and then if I drag this over without it causing total havoc, oh, that was good. And then went YouTube screen share. So that looks good to you, does it? Because I can read them on here, so that would be fine. So we're on English refugee. We're not going to spend loads of time doing this. I just want to see about this me being dead thing. Felt so sorry. No, I can't see anything. This is English refugee. It is English refugee, presumably, isn't it? I'll just do a refresh. You're doing the stabby face. Not Union Jack. Lee is amazing. Lee is so right. You have no respect. Normal, simple. What's racist about this man? Well, everything that he said is nationalist. You guys are a lovely couple. I can't say anything. What y'all guys talking about? Oh God, it's so boring. I'm so done with comment section. I don't give a fuck anymore. Let's get this back up. Let's get Big Tom back up. So that was all the right way around for you, was it? Well, that's good to know. Perfect. Okay, great. Thanks for your help, Debbie. And oh no, we don't talk about money anymore. I can thank people for money, can't I? Thank you. Thank you for money. Money's good. Money pays for pussies. Hang on a minute. A bit out of kilter. Oh, fookadook. Right, so Debbie needs one of them. Oops, no. Oh shit, what's that? One of them. And some of them. Thank you very much for your help, Debbie. In every way. Good morning to the Trunkster. Oh, it's the boss man and his basic shit. I'm a basic pleb, and I'm going to tell everyone what to do from a basic pleb place. Well, it's obviously what he says is also right as well, but it's not the pinnacle, Alex. 3 cocoa. Oh yeah, so the cats are good. We'll talk about that if you want. There's not much to say other than the cats are good. 3 coconuts a day would give anyone the shits. No, I'm not denying spirituality, but diet and ass behavioral links. Yeah, I don't disagree with any of that. But it's definitely much more energetic. And you did say, no, it's not energetic. Oh, CT7 wants to bring up Justin. Does jealousy? Well, CT7, we've already read that. You can't bring up the same comment twice. What was your... Oh, my God. CT7, can you come on my lap? Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that, but CT7 is causing problems. What was your dad like? There's a book called The Drama of the Gifted Child that you should read or listen to. I think it would really help you. That sounds interesting. It says it's amphetamine communist. Have you got blue hair? How many jabs did you take? But yeah, if you can answer these questions, then I'll know whether to take you seriously or not. Have you got blue hair? Did you get jabbed? Do you have a septum piercing? And the answer is going to be yes or no to all of it. I mean, it could just be jabbed. I mean, it's definitely jabbed. This person's definitely jabbed. And I think it'll actually be no to the other two. And then we'll know whether to even start to take you seriously. What was my dad like? He's non-existent. He's a 7-year-old child in a man's body. He didn't have any parents until he was 3 years old. So, and even then, and after that, I think they were crap. So, and it sounds like his dad was just a ghost as well. So I love my dad very much. He did a great job for a 7-year-old child. But I basically don't have a dad. You know, physically I have a dad, but I don't have a dad. There was no man in my life. Yes, my mum, you know, my mum is the man of the house. And he's the little boy. It was my mum and 3 children. And one of them was my dad. How many jabs did you take? Are we taking you seriously or not as a person? I think OBS uses invert. It's possible to swap it somehow. Oh yeah, I know it's possible. But that's as far as I can get, just knowing it's possible. I need Daddy to do it for me. BP are leaving the UK. Why is that? Due to tax. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? They're not allowed to make a profit in the UK. Just mine our oil and don't make any money. And yeah, we're going. What a shock. It's a bit early to be battered. You know, I'll be battered straight after this live stream for the rest of the day. Absolutely. Thanks, Frank. Pick, so it didn't happen. What we're talking about? My ass explosions? You want me to film my ass explosions? Oh, tasty. That door is open. I'm not just throwing it onto a window. Oh, I hope Lee's not down there smoking. God, what am I doing? Half an hour in. Come on, Tom. Fucking hell, this feels terrible. Is this the worst live stream I've ever done? I think this is the worst live stream I've ever done. What a title, you bastard. Okay. Angry man, yeah, I'm done. Ha ha ha. What a loser. Okay. Yes, work is hell. Yeah, I don't know what to say, Ludwig, because I can only speak about my experience, and that's just going to piss you off because it's nothing compared to being enslaved. But for me, it's thumbnails and titles. Oh, yesterday I couldn't even write a description. Well, I never write a description. I couldn't even ask AI to write a description. I just had to get the videos out because it felt like torture. So yeah, mate, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. I just can't imagine getting up every day and going to do something I hate. And right now I hate my life. Only lasts 48 hours. It's been a bit tough. And I suppose maybe for those that are deeply depressed, so society, maybe it's what would they do? I'm not talking about you here, Ludwig, but what would they do without a job? Like they'd have to meet themselves, and they can't do that. So I think a job is a great blessing for most. And I think when you're in an utter just docile state, I think a job, I think it's the only thing that gets people out of bed. I think it's the only thing that keeps people going in many ways. But I don't think that's the case for you, Ludwig. I just think you should be earning your own living. I think you're an amazing man who is relatively conscious. I have no idea how conscious. We haven't spoken of. But it's clearly conscious. You've even got your skill. It's obvious what your skill is. It's obvious how you should be earning money. Not only is it your skill, it's also your passion. So I'd like to know what the block is. What's the story? What's the fear? Why can't you? Is there a block around publishing a book or something like that? How many books have you published? That would be a good question. And then we might be able to start to get to what Ludwig's block is and get him out of slavery. I am sorry, man. Prayers for you. I hope it does improve for you. Thanks, Trevor. I would say that, I'm pretty blessed and have a pretty beautiful existence, but it has definitely been a tough 36 hours. Greetings from Manchester, Gotham without a Batman. What about Burnham? Is he not your Batman? Oh no, he's England's Batman now. Great. Fuck me, man. I was going to make an Hot Today Satan video yesterday and I realized I just wanted to die. But, oh God, it's just unreal. I mean, it is unreal. It's literally unreal. Okay, let's just accept it's unreal and not take it seriously. Okay, so, invade Spain and, do you like that? I like that. Feels good. And, oh God, I'm so hungry. And he does an interview talking about bread, talking about cobs versus buns, or the north versus the south, basically more division, of course, but it's all done in a very Jehovah, all like, mate, Europe's just been invaded by 50,000. Like, what are you doing? They're all coming to the UK. They've all said they want to come to the UK. I mean, all is strong. But, I've seen interviews with them when, they want to come to the UK. And you're talking about whether it's a bun or a bat. Oh, and if you're not talking about that, you're pantsing around like a fag. A cigarette, YouTube. Why does Burnham keep pantsing around like a cigarette? Oh, maybe it's because he is a fucking cigarette. Ooh, we don't like them. I'd never watch one of them on YouTube. Here is Ludwig again. It's hard to be true to oneself in the modern workplace. I think it's impossible. Completely impossible. You can't be authentic. Like, you can't say what you can't. It's not even say what you think. Like, I'm not expecting you to go into work and be like, they're fucking, But you can't even say, I don't like what happened in Spain yesterday. Sacked, racist. Hey, Paul, are you the Paul that Lee did a video about? If you are, then I mean, I've always loved you, but I love you even more. because of your vulnerable share. Your authentic, deep share. I think it is you. Sending you lots of love, Paul. I trust that video and future communications will serve you well. Oh, it's bad, is it? Shall I go to the bottom of the chat and just have a look? Let's have a look. Most of my best friends are called shadows retards. The shadow work session. Oh, this is a liar. The shadow work session was great, Tom. Illuminating conversation. I don't think we've ever had a shadow work session. I think this person's crazy. But they do send jewels every now and again. So I think they're being a support. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it's somebody I've done a shadow work session with who is using a different name. That's the issue. You only spark the shadow. I can't see any problems. All right. So we've got to get rid of. There's one like just pathetic one. So we'll get rid of that. Is that all you're talking about? Okay, let's go back to where we were. Take it nice and slow. Right, is she jabbed? That's the issue. You only speak as that shadow. You genuinely believe you are walking around acting zen, except for an occasion. No, that's not true. But you are really the opposite. You're behaving like a goblin in life. Yeah, definitely got jabbed. Thanks for answering the question. It just amazes me that people can't see how much the Cambodian people love me. Like, of course, there's the odd one that I go in on for the sake of the content. But, you know, like, they love me. The Thais love me as well. Like, I mean, it's like they love my personality and my character. Like, I'm alive. They love it. And then you've got these fucking blue-haired, jabbed-up communists who are so fucking retarded. They have communist in their title. Like, can you imagine? And they just can't see any of it. They just can't see any of it because all they are is hate. All they know is hate. It's incredible. Yeah, so CT7 bounced straight back. Yeah, if he went through that process for about 6 hours. He went back into his little hidey hole. Him and Beans had started sleeping on the sofa. They were no longer using the hidey hole. And then CT7, the last 48 hours has needed the hidey hole again. But about 5 hours after that stream, he was meowing at the fridge. And this morning he was, yeah, I mean, he's totally back. And I bought a kilo of fish for him, but CT7 doesn't seem to impress with. So, but obviously, you know, you're going to eat it, mate. I bought a kilo of it. So he was meowing at the fridge this morning. I chucked 2 fish on the floor because that's where I'm at. I can't use bowls right now. And I'm moving out of here today, so I just don't give a fuck. And he just looked at me like, what the fuck's that? That's not chicken heart. And I was like, no, it's fish. He was like, yeah, but I want chicken heart. And I was like, well, you're getting fish. So he looked at me for about 30 seconds and carried on meowing as if I was going to get him some chicken heart out. And then I walked away and he ate the fish. So that's where we're at with CT7. Cat people. Bones. Cats. Talk to me about bones and cats. So when I gave them a piece of chicken leg, I was really shocked to see them eat the bone like a dog does. And now I'm like, when I'm giving them whole fish, like, how are they dealing with the spine and all those little bones that are on the spine that would choke a human? Why does that not choke a cat? What's going on? Should I be deboning the fish before I give it to them? Well, in that case, they're never getting fish again. Oh, right, no, we have got a proper fucking disgusting one. Let's get rid of that cunt. All right, cool. So, yeah, cat people, talk to me about bones, cats. Hey, brother. Oh, no, what a nightmare. I've just run out of green herb, hence thinking you were dead. Sorry about that. What, is this the guy that's been saying I'm dead? There's no sorries about that, mate. It's just pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Debbie got rid of a ton of comments ages ago. Oh, thanks, Debbie. So yeah, the trolls are out in force, but Debbie is on it. Paul, maybe I should have acknowledged his username also, bloody commies. So I guess you're referring to the blue-haired jabbed one. I'm pretty sure it's a woman. It's got female energy for sure. It's a bitch. Watching Lee's live. Lee's doing a live. A grogger just landed on his head. Good to see you, Stormdog. I don't know what a grogger is. Oh dear, that's bad news if Lee's doing lives at the same time. Tom, you need to have a smoke and chill. It could always be worse. I'm feeling very chilled. I'm feeling basically dead. Oh, you're sneezing again. I haven't heard you do that for a little while. Oh, no. I thought you were better. You're still a bit sneezy. Okay, that's fine. It's just a sneeze. If you have diarrhea, eat a sugar cube-sized piece of raw cheese every 15 minutes for as long as you need it. It firms up the material. Oh, wow. I was about to poo-hoo this, and then I realised it's Jack's ring. Cheese is too expensive out here, mate. I'd rather just shit. Cheese is so expensive out here, man. It's crazy. Oh, God, I'm so bored. I mean, let's keep live streaming, everyone. So I'm just bored of life. I'm just so done with life. It's just so boring. I hate it. Anyway, let's all be positive and find a way forward together. Would you like to book a session with me? I love how I've destroyed my business by introducing you all to Lee. But it's also, I do also love it. I love the two parts. I love like the ego that wants to control and be competitive and doesn't think one is good enough, so wants to not share anything and make sure, you know, trap everyone and manipulate everyone. And then the beautiful, loving part of me that's just like, I will share whatever's good for the world, even if it's to my own detriment. So I just love those two parts playing out, and the egoic scared part is way smaller. Yeah. Cobb versus Roll. I mean, it's not even that, is it? It's Cobb versus Bat. Oh, I mean, honestly, mate, the guy just needs a bullet. Oh no, I shouldn't say that. Obviously, that was metaphorical. I am not condoning any violence. Also, there really is no point offing a politician because they're just puppets. That Spanish one, though. Oh my God. But again, just a puppet. There's no point. But oh my God. Oh my God, have you seen the footage coming out of that place? That guy getting shanked in the neck. And it's just so inevitable. And it's basically confirmed now, obviously not in mainstream media, but it's basically confirmed that Morocco have just emptied their prisons. The Prime Minister did an interview a couple of weeks ago saying he was pardoning loads of people. Well, he's not pardoning them and putting them back into Morocco, is he? He's driving them to the border. So literally a load of murderers have just been released into Spain, a load of monkey murderers. I mean, that footage of a guy getting shanked in the neck is horrendous. Like straight to the neck. There's not even a confrontation, like he's just walking past him. The guy turns to him, might say something, and just straight to his neck, right there, straight. Like just no, like that's the only action. Just animals. Animals, utter scum. Utter scum. Yeah, I mean, anyone with communist in the name can just go and fuck themselves, honestly. Like, just fuck off. What the fuck do you think you're doing giving any sort of opinions on anything? You absolute fucking spaz. Don't give the cats bones. What? So, and specifically, I've also bought a load of chicken leg fish. But I think you're a twat. You've written 2 novels and published them. How did it go? I mean, I know nothing about it. I imagine it's very difficult. I mean, how do you get your book out there? How do you get anyone to know about your book? It must be a fucking nightmare, mate. Ugh. This guy will know. The bone is where the best stuff is. Marrow is like nature's gold. Crack it open if you can. They go crazy for the marrow. Interesting. Still not answered my question about what happens. Basically, I just want to know that it's all right to feed my cats whole fish without deboning it. Ludwig, I'm writing one about the difference between disappearance and appearance. Cryptic. Very sounds interesting, potentially. Also sounds like it could be very boring. Who knows? I'm sure if you're writing it, Ludwig, I'm sure it'll be good. Those bullfrogs have been in fine voice since last night's downpour. Yeah, it's very croaky out there. Love it. Oh, no bones for cats. Oh, God. So how is that going to work? Oh, I definitely can't get more than 2. This is becoming quite a hassle. Hi, Tom. Bet you don't read this. Don't let the car go to waste. I really wish I hadn't read it. It's just made me want to jump off the balcony even more. I mean, do these people really exist? Is this really what we're dealing with? I can't. I just can't. I mean, Storm Dog's meant to be a good one. What's going on here? You're spit out of window. Oh my God, I don't think I can do this. No one is writing about the insanity of these times. Well, if there's a man to do it, Ludwig, I think it's you. And I'm sure you are. Hey up, nutter. Oh my God, that image you sent me was so funny, mate. Very funny. I did get a little bit triggered, but overall it was funny. I don't think it's true, though. I just don't think that's true at all. I mean, my house is, look at my flowers, they're beautiful. Only an enlightened person would have those. And also, I don't pretend my life's beautiful. I think I'm very honest about my life. Whatever. But it was funny. Both you and Lee had to resort to hiding critiques because of it. It's just nonsense. Because they shit all over 2 of you numpties with no IQ. I mean, my God, the level of projection here. I don't hide any comments. I basically just block people if they're calling me a pedo. That's it. And then in the chat, I block people like you because it's just so boring. I mean, you're literally lying. Like, how can you say that Lee and I mean, any of it, but like Lee and I have no IQs. Clearly 2 very smart men. I mean, the best you plebs can do is say that we're manipulating and lying. But to say we're stupid, I mean, no IQ. I mean, it's just, even that they have an IQ. So it's just pathetic, mate. It's just so pathetic. Like, you honestly think, I mean, what the fuck? It's like dealing with a 3-year-old. Yeah, I mean, I doubt Lee deletes any comments. I delete very few. YouTube holds a lot back. You'd be amazed. Let me show you. Let me show you. You'd be amazed what YouTube holds back. And it holds back like comments from Wiccan Waves saying, "Great video, Tom." It's just unbelievable. Right, so I'm going to go into held comments. R.I.P. Tom, at least you're at peace now and not angry. So that's obviously this twat. Right, so stuff like this, Tom talks nonsense. Like, yeah, nice one. Well done, YouTube. I've got that word blocked. It's saying all that. So it's saying this is a blocked words. Yeah, because I haven't got that word blocked. I was just thinking I haven't got that word blocked. So it says it's for blocked words, but what is blocked here? That's more like it, Tomo. No swearing at woman and being a bellend this time. Keep it up, son. None of those words are blocked. C plebs. Like, C plebs is one of my absolute favourites. Fun times. You should take the staff at the restaurant for a treat as some sort of apology, although I realise this was a while back, so probably too late now. Don't let those crickets say, like, there's nothing, you know, why is YouTube blocking that? Need to get back on the ganja, lad, although keep listening to these. So I guess you could say he doesn't like the word ganja. The Catholic, I mean, just Christian nonsense. Like, why are you blocking that? No need to block that. This guy's a walking nervous bitter, and it's this that's blocked. My guy is a pro at dodging a padded cell. Will be interesting to see how long he can keep it up for. Like, no need to block that. Like, why are you blocking plebs? I think, you know, out of all of those, that's the only one that I think is justifiably. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. Justifiably blocked. It's ridiculous. I do that every day. So, you know, that was just from that one video. Like, honestly, sometimes there's 20 there. It's just crazy. But honestly, I've literally had Wiccan Ways in there where she literally just said, great video, Tom. It's crazy. So that happens. YouTube holds comments, and then I let them in if I can remember. But this projection you're making, mate, of how you would run a YouTube channel, not that you could ever have one, obviously, because you're, you know, retarded. But you know, that's how you would do it because you're very defensive, and the fact that you need to make ridiculous projections like this that show how it's not even stupid, just how disconnected from any sort of truth you are. I mean, it's just so sad. This age feels like carrying a dreadful curse around. Yeah. Some inexplicable thing that attacks us. Yeah, I mean, I can relate, man. I'm not feeling. I'm not in these. Not silly. They're very justified, but I'm not in these stories. I'm not in this level of cope. But I am, you know, feeling shit. Yeah, I understand why you feel that way, mate. No, I don't know this person. Yeah, that's a good question. What are the names of your books, Ludwig? Get them plugged in the chat. Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. Yeah, nothing's cooked. I'm not cooking anything. Bones are okay if not cooked. I really hope so. And the evidence suggests that they are. Like, they're wolfing them down. And to my amazement, actually, I couldn't believe it when they ate the chicken bone. I just wasn't expecting that at all. And then I started just giving them whole fish, and then it occurred to me last night, like, hang on, like, fish spines are like horrendous for the throat. But, you know, seems to be absolutely fine. And she's sneezing, not coughing, before plebs start fucking plebbing. Oh, fuck. I would debone with fish before giving them always a chance to get swallowed. Oh, they're definitely swallowing it. They're 100% swallowing it. There's nothing left after I give them the fish. They eat it all. So, I don't know. They're not eating the fish whole. You know, they're chewing it up. So they're obviously chewing up his spine as we're doing that. Why is Storm Dog gone stupid? Appearance, disappearance, 2B or not 2B? Oh, hang on, sorry. To be or not to be. It's probably too intelligent for me. Why do you think Albus has disengaged with you and your channels? Because we exposed her ego and she can't handle it and she can't take accountability. She did a shocking, humiliating performance as a moderator. And obviously exposed herself as a pleb, and she can't handle that. So she came back on the video with Lee to criticize me. So she saw me showing, you know, my heart, my vulnerable bits, and rather than, you know, honoring that and doing the same herself, she used that to attack me. So I just asked her if she was ready to take accountability for her embarrassing performance as an egoic moderator. Her embarrassingly egoic performance as a moderator. Can you imagine if you were a moderator, Rachel, and what a shit show it would be? Can you imagine? Oh my God, you get so defensive. So yeah, she's just a total embarrassment to herself. Can't take any responsibility whatsoever. Full of hate. Pathetic. How long before this becomes an exile from Lee? Does that mean before I project onto Lee and resist his teaching? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't think that's going to happen. That's way too much work. I'll just stop feeding him fish if that's the case. Maybe I'll just go back to chicken breast. There's no way. I'm not cooking. Obviously, I'm not cooking meat for cats. That's stupid. And I'm not fucking putting fucking fish apart. Fuck that. I'm too tired for stories. Tom was joking about Lee being hit by your gob. I thought it was funny. Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, Stone Dog. Sorry, mate. I'm in a bad mood. I know you're amazing. You're both hidden, genuine critics. Maybe stop telling other people what they are and look at yourself. You ever thought about that? Saying Lee doesn't have an IQ is wild. I mean, it is off the charts, and it's actually off the charts. What if whatever freaking universal credit is going on here again? Well, according to my comment section, I'm on universal credit, and they've reported me for benefits. Well, talk about desperate. Yes, YouTube holds good comments back. I always inside good ones, but it's manual, so some just don't get through. Yeah, it's fucked. It's crazy. Yeah, I didn't really understand that, to be fair. Hopefully with those questions other people did, but I get the gist. Yeah, I'm done with Not Today Satan, mate. Where's that from, Tom? Oh, right. Oh, I don't know. Where did I get it from? I think I was watching a YouTube video, and a commenter was called Not Today Satan, and the host went, Not Today Satan, that's a great name. And I was like, I was right in my Christian phase. So I think I just stole it off some random commenter on some random live stream. Popular Christian live stream. Oh my God. Those were the days. Got to go. Look after yourself, Tom. Happy Lammas to all. Oh, is it Lammas? Great. Wickham Ways. You're so good. Bye, Wickham Ways. Love you. Be careful with fish and chicken bones for cats. A tiny bone, oh God, can get lodged in their throat and cut them. Well, that's what I was thinking last night. I was like, hang on a minute. Oh, I bought so much meat, so I'm going to have to throw that meat out and go and buy chicken breast. Okay. I mean, it's £4. Who cares? I'll do that. Oh, so this is a responsibility thing, isn't it? This is the test of the universe. Because honestly, you know, when I was saying that, in my head I was going, I'm not going to do that. Of course I'm going to use a fucking meat. But this is it now, isn't it? So now I know. So obviously, if I don't take responsibility over £4, then one of the cats will die. I'm so done. I'm so done. I just can't. I hate taking responsibility. I don't want to be a man. Oh, God, I don't think I can do this. The phase grew inside church communities, particularly in the black church. Oh, I don't know what we're talking about. And CT7's back on the mouse. Everything's fucked. Honestly, mate, you can't lie there. It's like literally the only place in the whole apartment you can't lie. Fuck me. Should I end this stream? This is really bad, isn't it? Like, this is really bad. I have no enthusiasm whatsoever. I don't hide anything. It's just nonsense. Yeah, this wasn't an auto black because it had 25 likes and you had commented on it twice. One time saying you hadn't read the critique before you later hid it. Not true. Presumably it's to God I am. I don't read his stuff. I don't hide his stuff. Like, obviously, he's all over it. Like, he's just hating everywhere. Like, obviously, if I wanted, you know, why would I delete one of his comments? I'd either block him or not block him. And I'm very close to blocking him. Like, there's a part of me that wants to block him. You know, I'll happily talk about all these things. You know, I'm very open about it. Like, this fact that you're projecting this... Oi! But you're projecting deceit onto me. Like, look how deceitful you are. You can't say anything that's true. You're fucking disgusting. Absolute disgusting disgrace of a human being. You might as well be with Orbit. Right, I'm going to have to go and shit myself. It's not going to be pretty. And then we'll probably end the stream. I can't fucking do this shit. It's pointless. We're not going to end the stream. We'll keep going. God, just going back to that lion demon that I was... Oh, this one was on the screen. So they know my comment section better than me. They spend more time in my comment section. Can you imagine being so sad that you see a comment on a... I mean, for me, even reading the comments on... So if I comment on a YouTube video, I'm commenting to the creator. I have no interest in what, the masters say. I'm interested in what the masters say on my videos, a little bit. But even then, it's just what you have to do. You have to respond to comments. Well, not really. Maybe I don't. Can you imagine, like, knowing that this comment got 25 likes and, oh, I'm going to go back and see how Tom reacts, and oh my God, I'm so desperate to escape myself. I'm going to live in Tom's comment section. And so imagine that mentality and then apply it to if they had their own channel, which I know is impossible. This person could never have a channel. But just hypothetically, and how obsessive they would be over the comments when they're that obsessive over my comments, and then apply the projection. So of course they assume I'm blocking comments because they can't even imagine letting people rip you apart in the comments. Because obviously they're so defensive that they just wear a mask and lie their whole lives so people like them, other plebs, feel safe around them because they don't challenge them in any way. So that's how they live their whole life. So they can't imagine letting people just speak in your comment section. So obviously they project onto me that I'm controlling my comment section like they would do. It's just so pathetic. I can't fucking stand humanity anymore. Yeah, I thought it was, Paul. Good on you, man. Fucking brilliant. Brilliant, mate. I've always known you're a good one, but my God, that was very courageous. Fantastic, mate. Ludwig has got 3 books. The Psychedelic Full Stop, Shift, and the one I'm working on now is called Fork of the Patriot. Wow, sounds very interesting, mate. And can we find out how they did, or not that that's, a barometer of your worth, because I imagine it's very hard to get a book out there, but I'm just interested. Like, I'm interested in the process. I'm interested in how the hell a normal person gets a book out there. Nice one, Stone Dog. Horrendous. Tom, cats chewed and scoff fish. It seems all good. Cats know what's best. Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel about it. And certainly you have to watch him. But that Jack Swing guy, I mean, he's only 22, but he certainly knows his stuff. Oh, wow, look, he's here. Closer. Blimey, Tom, I had a bad, mushy trip yesterday. No such thing. Everything was way too intense, popping out at me and spinning. Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm live streaming. Everything was way too intense. Yeah, I mean, I just don't believe in bad trips. I believe in resistance. But I don't think you're going to be that heavily in resistance. Everything was way too intense and popping out of me. I can't do this. I just can't do this today. Why am I doing this? I don't think I can be a YouTuber anymore. I think it's over. I actually think it's over. What do you think it was showing you, Kaluza? What's too intense in your life? Mickey Mouse. What in the DWP is going on here then? Very funny. Thanks, mate. I need you to chuckle. Chunkster, I will send you a link to my YouTube channels in due course, Tom. It's not going to be anything fancy or deep. It will be landset. It will be the landscape, sunsets of Saying Reap and neighboring villages with good music, Joe. Nice. Am I supposed to know who you are, Chunkster? I recognize your name from the last live stream, but I don't feel like you're a regular commenter that I know. That could be wrong. Jackson, be careful giving the cats fish too. They might get a taste for it and buy fishing rods and learn how to become fishermen and start a fishing business. I just can't. I'm sorry, I can't today. I just have no. I think that's quite funny, but I just can't. Yeah, it is quite funny. I think usually, basically what I'm saying, I think usually I'd laugh at that, but I just have no energy to laugh. Is there a goal, aim for this live stream? What you mean financially? We don't speak about that anymore, Shani. We just trust. We just trust that the shekels will come in without making demands. Oh God, look who's here. Number one hater. No, it's you that's disgusting and a disgrace of a human being. You don't need to block me, Tom. I won't be back. Oh, thank God for that. You're vile, grow up back. Lee will leave you soon. Suck it up. No, Lee won't leave me. Because I'm doing the work. All right, bye. Thank God for that. You fucking disgusting, hateful scumbag. I mean, how does he think that he's showing up as an enlightened man? So this man claims to have lived in isolation for 8 years, yet he spends his whole time in my comment section hating and riding up the haters. So this is a guy that jumped on the demon who was either lying or is the guy that has made it impossible for us to have a session because he is the original demon. Jumped on it like, no one give this guy money, like jumped on it as if it was true. Like no enlightened person would do that. Like just absolute drama queen, absolute using anything he can to create hatred. Absolute vile human being. Definitely not enlightened. Fuck off again, and fuck off some more, you stupid cunt. Mickey, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate that. Maybe that will make things get a bit better because I am struggling. Thank you, Mickey. You are an absolute top man. I'm so bored of these male ones. I'm so bored of them. I'll really try and do something about this today. Oh my God, there's so many great gifties I could have. But I can't log in right now. And honestly, right now, I wake up with these, I say all these plans, there's like 3 admin tasks, but every morning I'm like, I'm definitely doing those today. Gifties is one of them. And every day since, well, I suppose the last 2 days. Oh no, this has been going on for 4 days with the admin task. I'm just like, no, I can't do it. But there's also there's a real like, oh, I can't do it, and that's okay. You know, like, just rest. Like, you're going through a lot. A lot is coming up. A lot is shifting. And you know, just surviving right now is okay. You don't have to do this horrendous admin task that is horrendous. You don't have to do that. It's fine. It can wait another day. Did you know wood is actually the most rare substance in the universe, more rare than gold and diamonds, but we take it for granted? No. That's quite interesting. Is it true? I mean, I know there's loads of gold and loads of diamonds, and I don't believe in scarcity. I believe this stuff just gets reproduced. I mean, certainly oil. I'm not so sure about gold and diamonds, but probably it won't be what they tell us it is, that's for sure. But wood grows quite a lot, doesn't it? I just don't believe in scarcity, mate. I just think it's all bollocks. I think Pachamama is abundant and provides abundantly. Have you looked into getting massages since being in Cambodia? I know you have found a lot of benefit from them in the past. Might be a good act of self-care at the moment. Oh my God, thank you, Oliver. You're so right. I'm doing that today. If I don't go and get a massage today, I might as well take down all my channels that speak about any sort of self-work, self-care, self-anything. Because I obviously, you know, need a massage right now. So yeah, you're so right. I'm so going to do that. No, the answer is no, I haven't. To be honest, since finding a body worker, I've kind of thought, what's the point in having a massage? But that's ridiculous. Oh my God, I still need a massage. Maybe I could get, what do you call it at the end? Happy ending. I just can't believe people do that. And this is coming from someone who will happily use a rent book. I'm not judging it. I'm just saying I can't believe people go to a massage for that, like when a massage is so much better. Like, what? You're missing the point. Just have a wank. Why would you want some ugly 40-year-old Asian woman to wank you off after it's just crazy? But then again, I shagged a rent boy a few weeks ago, so I can't say anything. This is so shocking. You are so full of hate. No true enlightenment here. What's so shocking, Rachel? Oh, are you offended? Oh, I'm offended. The devil is on your back, Tom. God is in us. You spoiled child. Oh, I'll never be the same again after watching your content. It's all your fault. All right, I'm not going to buy any more fish, but I think I'm going to feed them the fish that I've got. There's some stuff about the wood. All right, he's literally just seen this. He's just seen that documentary, and then Jackson's banging on about it. Oh, yeah. Shit, that's a shame. I thought that would be the case. Ludwig, about getting books published. Oof. It's almost impossible, very difficult. The odds are stacked against me. Yeah, because, I mean, presumably they just want controlled propaganda getting published, right? They don't want, it's like my YouTube channels getting chucked into the shadows. Of course they don't want authentic people creating content, and books are obviously content. They're the original content. Yes, I'm aware of that. The question is, how come the cats can eat them and be fine? Mate, you're obsessed with wood, go and eat some burger. Now, Google your burger. That's the most interesting wood out there. Thank you, Marky. Bless you, brother. I don't know who pissed in God's cornflakes, but he's full of hate. He's the God of the Old Testament and not the God of the New Testament. He's that demon one that the Christians pretend, you know, oh, don't bother with the Old Testament, start with the New Testament. What, because your God's a demon? Oh, right, yeah, that's why you don't want to read that part. Okay, good. Just so you know, Tom, we like you, bro, and we enjoy your company. We are your subs. Don't like seeing you sad, bro. Bless you, Caluso. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I suppose I am sad. It feels more despondent than sad. Yeah. It's what it is, mate. Just show up as I am. But yeah, I appreciate your love, man. I love you too. Look after yourself first, but please remember to look after your cats too if you're bored with life. Yeah, I don't think I'm just going to curl up in a ball in the corner and stop feeding and stroking the pussy. I don't think... Yeah, I mean, if I go back to my absolute worst times, it might have been the odd, and I was raw feeding as well, and he was 80 kilos, so he ate 3 kilos a day, so defrosting and all that organization was quite a task. It was the odd day that my dog didn't get fed enough. I don't think it was a day where he didn't get fed, but it was the odd day where he didn't get fed enough, like in my absolute worst times in my 20s. I think I can safely say that that will never happen again. He pissed in his own. Very good, David. Very good. Marky likes it too. Thanks again, Mickey. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I mean, and also I have a story, but it's what the chat wants to see. It's what and maybe not. Like, so I've always approached YouTube as someone who doesn't think they're good enough, basically. With shocking, what do you call it? Like, yeah, I suppose you could say borderline clickbaiting. So I was watching Nikki's videos, a Russian YouTuber in Dalat yesterday. Really nice guy. I met him. I know, like, I kind of know him. Very opposite personality to me. He's a nice guy. And so his videos are just complete opposite to mine. He'd never write a shocking title, and he's been doing it 8 years or something. So I think he's on about 200,000 subscribers. And what's the point of this? Oh yeah, like just seeing how he has done it. So my story is, if you don't write shocking stuff, if you don't take the most negative part of your video and make that the thumbnail, no one's going to click on it. But Nikki's managed it. So I'm questioning whether that story is true. The story I have is that people want drama. And obviously haters and me interacting with haters is drama. But maybe actually it's me that's addicted to drama and no one wants to see it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to show up any other way than I do. Obviously, I'm, open to changing that. Thanks for the jewels to that load of letters and numbers. I assume there's a person behind those letters and numbers. Thank you. So yeah, I'm starting to question whether, I don't know. I just think people are fucking idiots and need drama. Obviously, I'm speaking about the general masses, the 80-20 principle. Of course, the people in this chat are more likely to be in the 20% of good ones who don't require that. But maybe it's not true. And it's not like my videos do well. I just think it's time to give up on YouTube, to be honest. He has 20 in his economy. Get him. Yes, you reap what you sow, and look at my life. I'm a YouTuber. I live in Cambodia. I'm not enslaved. I have pussies on my PP right now. So yes, you're dead right. You reap what you sow. And that's why my life's beautiful. How's yours looking? How's the office? Shani, what I mean when I ask, is there a goal, aim for the live stream, is I don't understand what, so you're just a pleb. I don't understand what you're supposed to be talking about and commenting about. Is it just a free-for-all? Yeah, of course. Whatever we want. Sorry about calling you a player, but I assume there's judgment in this and you're expecting that you're not able to just be in a place of flow and openness. Hence why you want Keir Starmer to tell you what the rules are. What are the rules that I should follow, please, authority? I can't make a conscious decision for myself. Please tell me what to do. Okay, Shani, you can do what you want. How's that? Get your clunge out if you want. Frig it off. Chuck it into the jet. What do you think about manifesting? Yeah, I mean, of course, the internal will be reflected externally, so you could call that manifesting. The problem is the people that use that word in general are love and lie spiritual bypassers who aren't doing any shadow work. So I think it will serve you much better if you change that to the external will reflect my internal. So stop basically praying and expecting and being entitled. Stop your fucking stupid vision boards, do the fucking work, and unblock your blockages, and then your external will change. If you think you're going to get what you want, but yeah, I mean, it's just love and light nonsense in terms of how you will have come across it, I'm sure. But of course, it is true that your external is manifested from your internal. I mean, you've had all your comments read out, and you're not paid a penny. So once again, you're proving what a delusional artard you are. So stupid. How can you take yourself seriously? How can you be so embarrassing and not see how much you're exposing yourself as an embarrassment? Unreal. Yeah, I like scalp massages. They're great. No, I'm not pure. I'm very broken. I get fisted, but not anymore. But I have been fisted in my life. So I'll share all my shadow with you. But you won't be able to do that. You can't be honest. You can't be open. So yes, I will judge you as the pond life that you are. What do I need to apologize to the locals about? The only people you could possibly argue about would be the people in Nick's restaurant, and I apologize to them in that video. So shut the fuck up and stick it up your clunge. Yes, this is true. Cats are a great comfort. Honestly, these cats, I mean, they're both on my lap right now. Like, these cats are just supreme. They're such great cats. I've got 2 amazing cats. And honestly, like, CT7 has got so much better since Beans went. As in, he's loving me way more. But also, he's loving Callie. Like, the 2 of these are getting on great. It was like Beans didn't let him play with Callie. So I'm starting to think I shouldn't get any more cats. There's also a part of me who wants 8 cats. I just love them so much. But I just feel like my love for these 2 would be affected. As in, well, not my love. Obviously, the amount of time and attention I could give them would drop dramatically. I'm scared that they would then stop doing this. And there's another aspect to it as well. Amount of attention, something else. I don't know. I just can't. I just don't see why I would ever need. Really, truly, like how can I don't need any more cats when these 2 cuddle me constantly. Like, they're just amazing. Like, they're both here right now. It's just amazing. Oh my God. Whereas if I got 8, I just feel like that bond would get lost. Like, you'd cuddle all of them a little bit rather than 2 of them all the time. But also, I want 8 cats. I just love them so much. No, I don't know anything about Yorkshire Day. I don't care about it. And maybe I should have seen Yorkshire, but I just don't give a fuck about anything like that, mate. It's like, what, if you're going to celebrate that, are you going to celebrate fucking Black History Month, or Pride Month? It's just all fucking bullshit, mate. And what they're gonna tell you Yorkshire Day is, like, the day that the blacks built Yorkshire first. Like, fuck off. I'm not taking part in any fucking collective anything, mate. Do a 1-week YouTube cleanse, man. See how you feel. No videos or live streaming for a week. Focus on healing and just enjoying your life. Treat yourself for massage. No chance. I can't do that. Definitely not going to stop being a YouTuber. Just reading that comment made me realize how much I can't stop being a YouTuber. I couldn't think of anything worse than a week of not YouTubing. A week of myself. Oh my God, that would be horrendous. Straw Wench. Poor CT7 hiding in the wall. Yeah, I know, man. Oh, I'm so sad about being. She was always on the lives. Yeah, she was. Yeah, it's crap. It's really crap. Oh my God, CT7 in the wall, man. Oh, it's just ridiculous. Like, just, oh my God, I just. So obviously, I edited. So I couldn't. You know, I took a little. I didn't even really look at the footage. You know, it's very hard for me to watch that back. So I just made it out of footage I'd already recorded, so I didn't really have to look at any of it. But I did just watch for the CT7 bit. Oh God, it's just fucking crazy, man. I just can't go with life. I just can't go. It's just too awful, man. You're very welcome for the jewels. My name is Lindsay, and that's my IQ score of 135. Why did you feel to make a YouTube name out of your IQ score? Are you a little bit proud of that? And why not? It's a very high IQ. Congratulations. Must be agony. Must be absolute agony. I think I'm about 110 to 120. I don't really know, but and it's fucking agony. So 135, I can't imagine. You're an embarrassment to your old parents. Good. They need waking up. What the fuck is going on, man? Well, that's a nice question, Straw Wench. Do you mind us calling you Straw Wench? It's done lovingly. It was C Plebs who coined that term. But I can go back to Straw Man if it offends you. I just think it's funny. Will your mum and dad ever come to visit you in Southeast Asia? Mum, yes. Dad, no. Dad's in his 80s now. And just, you know, has never been able to do life, let alone when he was 80. And I mean, actually, you know what? I say that. He's actually done a really good job of life. I mean, he was born in like the best year you could possibly be born in. And anyone who was born in the 40s and who isn't a millionaire has obviously completely failed. So my dad's not a millionaire. But because obviously you could buy a house for a tenner. And then in your lifetime, it became worth £1 million. So, you know, if you're not a millionaire and you were born in the 40s, then you're obviously a total spaz. But you know, to say what an utter spaz he is, as in he didn't have parents and is trapped in a 7-year-old energy, he's actually done really well in life. Like, he got a really good wife who just looked after him like a mum that he needed. He got the best job ever. Like, my dad's job was a joke. It was a joke. He worked about 5 hours a week. He worked for the LTA, Lawn Tennis Association. And he organized tennis tournaments. So for about 45 weeks of a year, he would receive phone calls and emails once they became a thing and organize tournaments. I think 2 hours a day he spent doing that. And then for the other 7 weeks a year, he'd go and run the tournament. So, you know, he'd be putting up in a hotel and he'd go and run the tournament, which basically, you know, was doing nothing, basically. I mean, that's not true. He was good at what he did, I think. So he basically probably worked in total about 8 or 9 weeks a year. And he really enjoyed running the tournaments. Like, that was a pleasure for him. And he got about 50 G's a year. And obviously that's back in 1990, and maybe 40 G's a year. Just unbelievable. When he retired, they got rid of that role because it wasn't really a role. It was just ridiculous. It's just jobs for the boys. So he mastered life, really, especially for a 7-year-old. Very impressive. Don't think so. I mean, he's called CT7 because it's Cookie Tail 7. He's lost 2 lives already, apparently, before he came to me. So I think he was born with a cookie tail. So does that mean it's broken during birth? I don't know. The people I got him off, see, I think I asked that question. And they seem to think that it was just the way he was born and nothing to worry about. Oh, God, I think I might be sick. I'm not well. I'm actually really not well. Like, this asping is not, you know, it's not good. Oh, I just hate it so much. I hate that the work is so deep that it's actually physical. But I'm actually going to spend the day spewing up just so I can be less repressed. How ridiculous is that? I guess I used to go and pay £500 and drink ayahuasca to do this, so I guess it's kind of good that it's happening without that. I just want to be a pleb. Then you're just going to keep coming back here and you're going to end up as a transhuman. Oh, goodness me. Thank you for the jewels. The fingering to my heart. Bless you. That's very kind. Wow, I am really struggling. I think I might need to end the stream. Are you enjoying it? Is this horrendous? No, we've got 100 people. It can't be that bad. That's quite a big number. That's like definitely towards the top of my crappy reach. Who was I watching the other day who's massive and only had 200? Oh, he's a spiritual guy. He's got 157 subscribers and he only had 200 on his live stream. So, giggity. Nah, then, pal. Hey, pal. Hope everything is absolutely spot on. Well, I suppose it is. I mean, everything is as it should be. Yeah, doing the work is really tough, and I think I'm displaying that now. This is the reality of it, and this is why no one does it. There's also another reality of it, you know, the other side. But people have to go through this to get to that, so no one does it, and they just stay out here. You're this, you're that, you've got no IQ. Clearly one of the smartest people you've ever seen in your life, mate. Tom is the demon, a disgruntled pleb you know from back in the UK. No, he tried to be my friend by sending me money and then got very entitled when I wasn't his friend. And then major rejection issues came up for him and he's the guy that pulled the psyop on me with Antifa and all that. If you don't know about it, then you're too new and you don't need to know about it. Not too new. You are new and you don't need to know about it. But I don't think it exists anymore. Unless he's become God I Am. But I don't think he's... Because God I Am obviously has had a journey. Like, the language he uses is very impressive. He's even managed to hoodwink Lee. But I don't think Lee's reading what he's putting on mine. And Lee goes, well, that's a reflection to you, brother. But I'm like, yeah, but when he's actually jumping on, I couldn't think of any good examples, but when he's actually jumping on haters' lies and making them true and then telling people to act on those lies, like, how can you possibly say he's enlightened? But Lee he seems to have tricked Lee. So I just don't believe that could be the demon, but maybe like these psychopaths are incredibly intelligent. But, you know, to be able to pull off a character like that, you would think you'd have had to have met yourself to a point, and the demon definitely hasn't met himself. So I don't think it is him, but I'm starting to wonder if it's him just because of the level of hatred that comes out of that man. I just don't believe that he can be what he says he is. I don't believe he can be somebody who's been in isolation for 8 years and then turn up with such hatred, which is obviously for self. It's mental. Daz doesn't want it to end. Rachel's been very quiet tonight. You may be having a much-needed purge, Tom. Much needed. Oh, thanks, Rachel. There you go again, trying to make yourself better, man. So transparent. Oh, dear. I hate these people, man. Sorry, that wasn't a reference to who's on the screen. It was actually a reference to Rachel. I don't hate Rachel, but I hate how she's showing up right now. It makes me want to vomit. What a mess. You can't even see, all right, I'm this person. You can't even see how vile you have been to the locals in Asia. I thought you were waking up, but clearly not. You can't, you have no perspective of what it's like to be a YouTuber and try and entertain people. You want me to just go around being polite and pleasant. Well, who the fuck's gonna watch that, you fucking moron? Also, you can't see, you know, there's so many interactions, like with Coconut Man. Oh no, there was Coconut Man where I was like, yeah, it's fucking hell, but that was funny as fuck, and he was stupid as fuck. It's just honest, it's just real. You're just fucking pathetic, mate. Absolutely pathetic. Fuck you. Chicken bones are fine, but not fish bones. Don't get breast as more expensive, and they get many nutrients from crunching the bones. Yeah, I mean, I'm feeding them offal and bones and stuff. All right, maybe I'll ditch the fish. Thoughts on big buff black guy? So if anyone's just listening, this profile is hilarious. It's got, what do you call those? Those puppets that are now racist, but were just normal back in the day. Gollywogs or something like that. Or maybe I shouldn't say that on YouTube. I'm not talking about people, YouTube. I'm talking about the horrendously racist puppet that was used by racist, disgusting, far-right Nazi bigots. And he's called Buff Black Guys, and then he asked the question, thoughts on big buff black guys? No. That's my thought. No thanks. Would never want to see one again. Can they all just stay in Africa and be the beasts of the lands that, you know, the Bible refers to them as? I mean, obviously that's what that's all they can be. But can they be that in the right place for them and keep them ostracized and not spend loads of money making sure they proliferate beyond their natural means? Can we just leave them in the mud huts? Like the beasts of the land? Golly dolls. Have they still a thing? As if they're still a thing. That's crazy. That is crazy. Liam, I'm not sure if I'm a genuine spaz or if it's just because I overthink too much. I think if you're asking these sort of questions, mate, you're not a spaz. This is self-analyzation. This is vulnerability. This is openness. This is good. What's not good is how tired I am and how crap this stream is. So I think I'm going to end it. What do you guys think? You're not really giving me much feedback. There's only Davin going, no. Apparently you are racist for wanting to protect your border safety. Yeah, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? Tom, you always seem to misread my comments. No, you just are completely deluded. I mean, honestly, Rachel, I'm no. But of course, you'll say I am entitled to projecting. Well, of course, because you are. I'm always honest, Rachel. You know that. Like, what, you think I just have a vendetta against you when you're one of my biggest donators? No, of course not. If I was fake, I would do nothing but blow smoke up your ass to get more money out of you. But no, you're very entitled. You're very projecting. You're very low IQ. You're very, very annoying. That's how I feel about you, Anna. Question, please. Why are these enlightened people always stoned? Didn't the hippies do all this already? I prefer happy, not stoned today, Tom. Cook me a pie, bitch, is so right on Amiga. I'm the only one. Lee smokes tobacco only. Yeah, I think most people I meet who are, in your words, enlightened, don't smoke ganja like I do, for sure. As if it might have the odd J now and again, but they're not like a chronic addict mess. Yeah. Okay, we're ending the stream. See you. Am I ending the stream? It's only 5 in the morning. What the fuck am I gonna do? I mean, I suppose I go back to bed, but then I'll just lie there wanting to die. So I don't think you need to worry about that Paper Chronicles. I'm pretty sure it's over. She's about to become a hater. I don't think I'll be getting any more money from Rachel, and that's fine because I can't be arsed with her anymore, to be honest. And that's not true. Like when I'm in good energy, I will have love for her again, and I'll be able to hold myself deeply enough to be able to hold her. But right now, I can't hold myself, so I definitely can't hold her. You know, she's really hard work. She's very repressed, very childish, very deluded. Yeah. There we go. I told you you're going to become a hater, and that's not about not giving me money. You're actually going to become a hater. I told you. It's obvious. I can read you like a book. I know you better than you know yourself, Rachel. You have no idea who you are. No idea. You're full of lies and delusion. Thank you for answer and big love, amigo. My pleasure. Tom, it's all good, buddy. Not surprised. He sounds like he's projecting onto you. Is that me, Riley? Yeah, I was going to say she. Yeah, I was pretty shocked by that. Yeah, of course she is. She's a freaking mess. Absolute mess. It's amazing that she's managed to be as good as she has been up to now because, you know, she's got nothing. Like, she's got nothing. That's not true. She's got a big heart underneath all this mess. But, yeah, I mean, she's doing what the demon did. She's so desperate to be my friend, she's love bombing me. And I'm not allowing her to carry on to be a spaz just because she's love bombing me. I will point out that she's a spaz. And now she's going to turn into the same hater that the demon did. Now, she's not nearly as intelligent as the demon, so she won't be able to cause any problems. She's just going to spaz out. But it's inevitable. She's love bombed, it's been rejected, and now she's going to spaz out. Just the way spazzes work. No shock. It's just typical spaz hardness. Probably. But the Blades, we've got a Sheffielder in. Oh my God, you're in for a terrible season. How the tables have turned in Sheffield. Isn't it fascinating? Just like it did before when Wilder got you promoted and Chanshiri bought Jordan Rhodes in the same summer. And it seemed like we were miles apart. And then suddenly you're in the Premier League. And I think it's happening again. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Really is appreciated. Thank you. Especially now we've lost this pathetic childish one. Childish? Tom, really? Yeah. Massively. Everyone in the chat can see it. After your session with Lee, I will let you off as you are 8. Oh, she's 2 bottles in. Yeah, but child in me sees a child in you, Rachel. Absolutely. You're so childish. You think you could do that with Lee? And if you did, which you couldn't, do you think you could put it on YouTube? No, of course not, because you're self-conscious and pathetic. Yeah, so just because I'm childish, it doesn't mean I can't spot it in you too, Rachel. You know, this is a thing. You think it's all about competition. You think it's all about perfection, which doesn't exist because you're so fucking stupid. Like, I can see it in you because it's in me, and because I'm aware of the part in me which you're look at you. You're trying to deny that you're childish. Like, look how you show up. Literally, like as a child, who is so scared of themselves they drink themselves into oblivion every night. Yes, I'm calling you childish, Rachel. You're very childish. Be the hater that we all know that you are. Just do it. Stop fucking holding back and pretending that there's any other way you can respond. Of course you can't. Because you can't do this. You can only do this. So it's inevitable you're going to become a hater. Just do it, Rachel. Just do it. We're all waiting. We all know it's going to happen. Stop pretending you're better than that, because that's all you are, a fucking hateful little bitch. That's not true. You also do have a big heart underneath it all. Have I already done this? Yes, I have already done this. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you very much. New name for the channel, Project Projection. Yeah, I'm definitely not giving you my WhatsApp, man. What's that mean? Oh, you're in bad energy, Tom. I accept that. No, you're just a fucking retard. Yes, I am. I'm not in bad energy. I'm in vulnerable, honest, processing energy. This is something you need to experience, but you never will. Because you're a fucking retard. No, it's not the phone that's a problem. It's you that's a pisshead. Because you're so scared of meeting yourself. As Debbie can clearly see. You're a fucking embarrassment. No, that's too hard. That's too strong. You do whatever you need to do to cope. Life is hard, I get it. But don't fucking project onto me, stupid slag. Yeah, everyone can see it, Rachel. Even Darren. And Darren clearly isn't very intelligent. We like Darren, but he's clearly not very intelligent. Even Darren can see it. Come on. Sorry, Darren. That was mainly a joke. But kind of true as well from how you write. But also, I think you might just be really working class. It doesn't mean you're not intelligent. Hiding in my room is like Tom's English refugee channel. I don't get it. She's saying it's a failure? Maybe? Yeah, I agree. It's a total failure. Everything I do is a failure. Oh, right, that's much better. No gin, just half a bottle of wine. I will never be a hater. You already are. Fucking tip-top energy. Get her told it's like kindergarten. Yeah, totally. Oh, stop. It really is embarrassing for you now. That's the last comment. Yeah, she's so embarrassing, man. She's so embarrassing. But that's fine. She needs to be embarrassed. Oh, I've got a new member. That's nice. Thank you. Chuck's Norris. Chuck's Norris. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Do you want to tell us a bit about yourself? Or not? I have no more comments to look into. Oh, God. Oh, God, this fucking life. No, hiding in my room is a channel name. Daniel from the channel Hiding in My Room. Oh, okay. Sorry, I totally missed the context. I don't know why I'm apologizing. Like a people-pleasing pussy. It's the sort of thing Debbie would do. Fucking hell. Right, I'm just going to make a coffee. Put the kettle on. I'll talk about something while I do it. Ha ha! Very good. Oh my God, he's definitely not stupid. I am a worker and I am class, even though I may come across as crash. That's really impressive. Where are you from, Daz? Is it Barnsley? That was very, very good with words. Oh, CT7, you've just had a fish. Oh, God, I just want to die. Oh, fucking up. So can someone tell me more about this? Someone was saying I was dead. Like what? Were they just spamming the comment section saying, like, as if they were concerned, or were they celebrating, or what? Like, how were they claiming to know that I was dead? I just can't believe I have to share this flat plane with people that would spend their time lying in someone's comments. It's just so boring and so embarrassing. People are so fucking boring. Oh my God, I hate them. What is all this squawking? Yes, fish. Okay. So for reference, this is the size of fish that I'm feeding them. Are they going to have big spines that might kill my cats? Oh God, kill me now, please. Oh, but then I just have to come back here. Oh, fucking hell. But it was only 2 or 3 days ago that I was like, I'd happily come back here. My life's amazing. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. Shit. Oh no, just don't, just please don't. Why are you so obsessed with that fucking tree? Yeah, I definitely can't get more than 2 cats. Out of the plant pot. All right, what's the latest? Spazzing out, spazzathon, spazza happenings. Ooh, this isn't spazzy at all. This is very good. Thank you, Chuck Norris. You superstar. Not only has Chuck joined as a member, they phoned in the 2. So Chuck is feeling much more positive about life than I am, clearly. Thank you, Chuck. Much appreciated. Oh, let's give Chuck some... oh, God, what's Chuck? Presumably Chuck's... I don't know. Let's just go with a nice gender-neutral one. Thanks, Chuck. Chuck, what are you? Tell us who you are. Have we got the Duke in the house? I like the Duke. Ah, blend the fish up, mate, if you or someone else has one. Right, I've got a blender, but I use it for my fruit. I don't want it full of fish guts. I know you can wash it. I don't really like doing that. No, I'm only joking. Do I want to use... I mean, maybe I could get a second blender. It's a really good idea. I really don't want to use the same blender for fruit juices and cat food. Fish guts. I don't know. Maybe I'm being silly. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I could just wash it and it'd be fine. What do you think, Paul? Straw wench. I give cat and dog frozen sprat tiny fish from a raw pet food shop straight from a freezer. They love sprat fish. But presumably, I mean, are we talking something like this big? But it shouldn't matter, should it? Either they can handle fish spines or they can't. I mean, you could argue that it'd be worse if it was small. Yes, hello, I know you're there. Yes, hello. Yeah, nice one, Strawman. That's good news because I'm just feeding them whole fish. Oh, is that too big for you? Is that too much? I thought it might be. Yeah, I don't feel that would help in this moment. I feel so what I'm really struggling with is like this energy right now, and smoking is just going to take me more into that. So yeah, I don't think that would be of benefit to the live stream or myself or anything. It would also make me shit. I mean, obviously, once I finish this, that's exactly what I'll do and go back to bed. It won't be long until you're fed up of Cambodia. Lao will also get boring. What will you do then? Wow, that's a lot of assumption and nonsense. I mean, I'd go to Europe is the obvious answer. I mean, I don't think you're right. Because it's not about, you know, so again, you're projecting from your only place of understanding. You can't perceive beyond your perception. So you need to be entertained. You assume that like you, I need flashy things out there. No. I'm all about coming in here, and I just like pussies and ganja. So I don't need nightclubs and hookers and casinos and all the retarded shit you need. So, so the term boring just doesn't resonate with me. Like that's not, you know. I'm aiming to be still and present, and that's, you know, I feel like that's my life's work, to become still and present. So boring is fine for me. Yeah, you're projecting from your place of retardation, mate. And then there's also just that, like, if I did decide that these places aren't serving me anymore, then I'd go back to Europe and check out Eastern Europe, and I'd check out all the Soviet states. That would be wonderful. So yeah, you're projecting from your place of low IQ, low consciousness, and low experience. Different subjects, but do you get any cock these days? As in, is that what you mean? No, not really. They're all vent boys. I went on a date a few days ago, but I just can't be bothered. I just know it's not right because he, you know, obviously I just want sex, and he wants a relationship, and you know, I could do what most people do and pretend and get the sex and then be a bastard, but I'm not going to do that. So that's not happening. And then the rest of them are all vent boys, which, you know, I've used once, but I'm not really interested in. Also, sex, I'd just rather have a joint and stroke my cats. That doesn't mean I don't fantasize about it. That doesn't mean I don't allow the story to occur. But once I've jizzed my load, I realize that, oh no, that was definitely just a story, and I really don't want to actually do it. Al son, put £5 and you'll buy me a coffee. A gronk with a lonely brain cell was spamming and said you had a bike accident, closed casket. They clearly needed help. Sorry about the kitty. Thank you for the 5. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, I've tried to find the comments. I can't find them. What more needs to be said than a gronk with a lonely brain cell? I mean, it's just incredible, isn't it? Were they offering any evidence? Were they offering anything that made it even slightly believable? Did people get caught up in it? Did everyone just realize it was a retard who's desperate for attention because his mummy didn't give him any? Rachel to Debbie, folk were saying hurtful things as well about Tom being an animal abuser, and when he had a dog day centre in Sheffield after the RIP Tom's death comments. Nothing's hurtful to me from them. I'm just assessing how true that is, because it's obviously still a part of me that is hurt by it, because I still get reaction to haters. I don't feel it. I'm not conscious of it. But, you know, that's obviously how the ego and shadow, that's how we protect ourselves. Like, we go like this rather than feeling. So obviously I am feeling something. The dog stuff doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, I think the only thing is when people are criticizing my consciousness, because there's some truth in that. I am very unconscious. So obviously that triggers me because there's truth in it. But when people are calling me a dog abuser, that doesn't bother me at all, because there's zero truth in it. Now, I did kick Shay after he killed the cat. I don't know if that was in the video that I put on Tom GreatoreX or not, or whether that will be seen on English Refugee, because obviously I don't cut anything out. I just show it as it is. I do kick Shay, but he has just killed my cat. No, Chuck is that? I don't know, that's the same. Hang on, I'm sure it just went up to 12. Oh no, I'm getting. Anyway, Chuck can have some more honoring and love. All right, where did we get to? Riley, I give my dogs sardines and the bones are soft. Is that a particular? Yeah, there is another person. There's V. Why is V not showing? That's so strange. She's on. She's in the live chat with a fiver, but it's not come up on my starred things. How bizarre. Thank you, Victoria. You absolute superstar. I am very grateful. Oops. Oh, God, I can't do anything today. Oh, my God, I'm having an absolute spaz fest. Thank you, Victoria. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you and your regular support. Oh, Damon wants a sniff. Was enlightenment trending when you decided to play the part? Oh, bless them. They're so desperate to not see themselves. I'm going to be sleeping soon, so I'll say good night now, but I'll be here till the end. Try be positive today. Thanks, Marky. I appreciate you, man. Really appreciate you. Oh, he definitely wants to sniff. He's just found out Vic is only 30 miles away. Does Daz think the way he shows up in the comment section is gonna make Vic allow access? I don't think so. I mean, maybe. He's clearly very manly. But I wouldn't be reading Daz's comments thinking I want to suck that. What do you think, ladies? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can see. I mean, he's definitely a proper man. But I don't know. Do you find Daz attractive? The way he shows up? Let me know, ladies. Tom, it is a spaz fest hour. I think he's great. I won't want to suck him. Hey, long-time viewer, first-time commenter. Thanks. Appreciate you commenting. You're in Cambodia, right? Yes. I got stuck there in a place for 8 months when COVID started. I adopted a dog there, and 6.5 years later, I still have him. Oh, that's amazing, mate. So where are you now, Tim? And assuming it's, well, yeah, if it's someone in Southeast Asia, maybe don't answer this question because it's obvious. But if it's out of Southeast Asia, I'd be interested to hear like how much it costs to take the dog, what you had to go through, how much you had to poison him, all that sort of thing. Good to see you commenting, Tim. Hope to see you again. Oh, you're going to have to go quite far for the sniff, Stars. You never know. I love you, Daz. You're great. You're great, mate. You're great. Really great. Oh, God, here we go. Then folk went on to say, oh, God, who cares? Why do you care about haters? Like, are you trying to say it yourself or pretend it's not you? Funny you say about kicking Shay, oh, that's the dog, as I commented saying, if that were me, I'd have booted the dog for killing my pet. I know it's instinct in them, but seeing my cat like that would destroy me. Thanks, Riley. Thanks for your honesty and realistic, non-projecting, non-bullshit. So good. So presumably that wasn't in the video. I couldn't edit that video, so I don't really know what was in it. Yeah, so in the apartment opposite, when I'm realizing what's happened and the dogs come back looking for the other two cats, that's when I kick him and tell him to go to fuck off. And you know what? Honestly, more than anger, I was actually protecting my other two cats. So I wasn't ever really angry with him because he's a dog. But I just totally agree with your comment. Like, it's totally justified to be angry at him, but at the same time, it's ridiculous to be angry at him. So in the long video, you'll see on English Refugee, I kick him, I tell him to fuck off, but he's literally trying to get to my other two cats. So I think I'm just in protection mode. And then I go out into the garden 5 minutes later looking for beans before I realize what's happened or accept what's happened. And I say then, you know, I'm like, he's just a dog in his instincts. Like, of course I'm not angry at Shay. So yeah, I totally agree with you, Riley, as always. I don't think you've ever said anything that I don't 100% agree with. Here's a pleb. Enlightenment is just realizing your notifications have been on silent the whole time. It's just realizing. So I think this person is trying to say enlightenment doesn't exist, because obviously that's what a pleb wants to believe. So they don't have to look at themselves. They don't have to do anything, and they can carry on just plebbing. How many vaccines, Melissa? I think 3. No, you're not, Toko. So you're here to project and be vile because that's all you know. Yes, I do have a very dirty mind. I think it's part of being childish. I had to get an export permit, vaccinations, and some other forms for the USA. Oh my God, USA. That's going to be as hard as it gets, I'd imagine. Actually, pretty easy. Okay, maybe not. Had a good vet. That city is on the coast, 6 hours from Phnom Penh. Costs about $1,000 total. Really? I'm amazed. That's great. Including the flight for your dog. I thought it'd be thousands. And what about quarantine and all that nonsense that America would surely make you do? Doesn't it have to be in a cage for 6 months afterwards and cost 20 grand for them to check it? So I'm about to release a video on Billy Bramley, who is, up until yesterday, was the most disgusting, vile person in the comments. And he seems to have had a breakthrough. So maybe Toko is having a breakthrough. Like really crazy things are happening. Really powerful shifts are here, but I doubt it. I think Toko is trying to take the piss, but obviously from, you know, a retarded place, so it doesn't land. But, you know, potentially he's had a shift, but I'd be amazed. I mean, if Billy can shift, anyone can shift. I'll release that video today. It's the one that Lee seemed to think showed some sort of shift in me. But I don't know. I think well, there's clearly a shift because, and I'm not saying I'm at the end of that shift, and I'm not saying anything amazing about it. I'm just saying what you're witnessing right now in this moment, this is a shift occurring, like this lack of energy, this like, you know, I'm not really in the void because I'm fairly open. I'm in the process. Ah, Mariana, yeah, she's a good one. I think some people are, Daz. I don't think you are. Are people here for serious chat? I don't know. It's like mixed match, isn't it? Because we go from, you know, deep shadow work sometimes, not today, but deep shadow work can occur in this live stream to, you know, talking about you wanting to sniff Vicky's sticky bits. Sorry, Vicky. I hope that's okay. Please don't stop donating. Tell me if it's not okay and I'll stop, because I do respect you. Unlike Rachel, well, I'll just keep going. Have you noticed that you yourself project when commenting on other projections? Yeah, of course. That's fine. Like, I'm not here saying I'm perfect. I'm here saying I'm a man who's doing the work and is happy to show you all that. And all you do is project onto it because you're a fucking spaz. But yeah, of course, I'm very self-aware. Of course. It's inevitable. It's like when people are like, you're a hypocrite. We live in a paradoxical, dualistic world. How can you say anything without being a hypocrite? Oh, right, because you don't ever say what you think. So therefore you think you're not a hypocrite. Oh, right, okay, that's good. Well done. Go and get another vaccine. I wouldn't do it again, though. It was a pain in the ass. So this is the dog to America. I wanted to go to Thailand, but they had the borders closed. So we went back to the USA. 24 hours on 2 flights. He hated it. Oh, my God, I bet he did. But he has a good life. Yeah, totally worth it, mate. Totally worth it to not break that bond. But yeah, I bet it's awful for the dog. But I think it's a necessary means. Wow, so you were out here during all the crazy shit, man. I can't imagine it was much fun out here. Like, they're all so masky as it is. Like, so the difference is out here is, so in England, I really enjoy triggering the libtards because they have a chance to not be that. You know, there's a lot of critical thinking in the West. There's a lot of people like me in the West that are pointing out the clear truth. There isn't out here. You know, there isn't a critical thought happening out here. So it's like they don't really have a chance. So when that nightmare happens again, which it will, and wearing a mask is a thing and social distancing is a thing, well, all of these, you know, like, so the plebs in England that were doing that, I took great joy in not doing that in front of them. And I think that's really aligned. Whereas out here, they just wouldn't, like, obviously the plebs don't get it in England, but that's, you know, they've had every chance to get it. It's fucking obvious. And there's loads of people telling them the truth. So that's on them. But out here, it's not really on them. They've got no chance. Like, it's just not how, you know, thoughts don't happen like that. Critical thoughts don't happen. So for them to see someone not wearing a mask, it's just going to be horrendous. But I'm determined to never, ever wear a mask in my life. But I imagine it was absolutely terrible out here, Tim. I need to do some more research on this. Yeah, tell me, Tim, how were you in Cambodia? How did they react? Because I know Vietnam were really bad, like almost forced vaccinations. You know, I really need to be in a country where when that crazy shit happens, that, you know, like Mexico, basically, where no one paid any attention to it. I feel like Cambodia will be okay, as in, like, then there's definitely going to be no one knocking on my door with a needle. But they are all going to be wearing masks, and they will all expect me to wear a mask, and they'll be mortified if I don't. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might use that neck thing that I've got. I might just put that on. There's no way I'm wearing one of those blue fucking I'm a spaz masks. No chance. Like, I just couldn't do it. I just could never look at myself in a mirror again if I ever put one of those on my face. But, you know, I might just pull my neck fucking thing up just to satisfy the, you know, the zombies. No one cares about your projections and bullshit. We can all see, like, what's grifting about this. You know, I'm being very vulnerable. I'm showing up in a very vulnerable, disempowered state. There's no grift. I'm not pretending to be enlightened. You're just so scared of doing the work, and you're really, really, really resentful about all those drip jobs you took. Rightfully so, you spaz. I feed him only meat. All right, so this is the dog again. He understands 2 languages, and he's basically a dingo. Every time I tell people he's from Cambodia, they say, oh, he looks Asian because of his eyes, but people are retarded. Yes, people are very retarded. Like you, Tim, can you tell me what it was like here during COVID? Oh, your name's not Vicky. Sorry. Victoria or Vic. And do you miss English chocolate, Tom? Okay, so no, I don't. I'm not a chocolate person. Oh, so it's all palm oil now, isn't it? So to me, English chocolate would be Cadbury's. Probably not. Probably never been made in England. I think it was at one point. Well, I understand that the taste of that has changed dramatically, and it's just full of palm oil now. But now for me it's prawn cocktail crisps. I miss Walker's prawn cocktail crisps, and I miss the Garage cheese and onion sandwiches, or the Spa cheese and onion sandwiches, or the Co-op cheese and onion sandwiches. You know, there's probably £5.50 now, but when I was there, £1.25 to £1.75, depending on whether it was a Co-op or Lidl. And you get those really shit cheese and onion and mayonnaise sandwiches, and at least 1 6-pack of prawn cocktail crisps, maybe 2 if I was really depressed. And I would bite the sandwich and then stick a load of crisps in my mouth, and then bite the sandwich and stick a load of crisps in my mouth. Oh my God, Walker's prawn cocktail crisps. Oh, they're such a delight. As if I'm never going to experience those again. And interestingly, so I wasn't allowed any sweets or chocolate or anything as a kid. No Coke, no nothing. Coca-Cola, YouTube, don't we? And but on a Friday night, I got a treat. I got a bottle of Coke and whatever treats I wanted that was edible. And I always chose prawn cocktail crisps. So it's, you know, it's a childhood thing as well. And needless to say, whenever I was in England and everything was going wrong, so every day. So when that makes the point not as good, that joke. So it wasn't every day, but it was often. So when I was having a tough day, straight to a prawn cocktail crisps, inner child. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to get Lee to do anything? Why would I not just appreciate that Lee is a free being and is going to live his own way? Why would I want to control people? Oh, you're projecting from your only level of perception, retardation. Tom Great Goyerex, like it. Great Goyerex, Tom Goyerex. Now, Tom Goyerex is better. No one watched that video, though. I'm done with Not Today, so it's over. Yeah, it was actually chill for the first 8 months. No real rules. Oh, great. Except they stopped foreigners from going into stores. So I only ate delivery food for 8 months. Oh, that's how I live anyway. That's fine. Could you still go to the market? Like, what the fuck? Why foreigners? Like, oh, yeah, he's racist. That's fine. I like it. It's nationalist. Good. Maybe because they knew there were a lot of foreigners, especially the type of foreigners that are refugees, but aren't going to take the job. That's great news. I'm in the right place. Oh, that's great news. I thought it would be quite chill. Oh, that's great news. Very masky, presumably. Can I go to a market and buy my $6 coffee? That's all I care about. Everything else I can get on delivery. And fruit as well. But there's no one stopping me going to that little fucking fruit woman down the road. I don't know if you've met her yet. You're going to meet her very soon, if not. You know, there's a little fucking stand on the road that I live on where she chops coconuts and sells fruit. No one's stopping me going there. And what if they did catch me there? Like, oh, there's £5. Sorry. Oh, I'm getting into it a bit more, people. Feeling Vic has just chucked another 2 in for the grift. Thank you, Vic. Oh, very funny. So I'm going to use this one, which I don't usually do for an honouring. It's not at Vic, obviously. It's acknowledging the funniness of it and what she's doing to the plebs by doing that. So thank you, Victoria. That's great. And I'm also going to chuck some hearts up. Big love to Victoria. Victoria, how do you feel about Devon? Yeah, you'd be like, Victoria's like, what? She's obviously not been to Southeast Asia before or lived in Southeast Asia before. Yeah, it's very two-tier out here, but the right kind of two-tier. But to a westernized mind, that's incomprehensible. Because they're just used to, you know, diversity is our strength. We're all the same, except we're going to treat them better than you. But yeah, when you come out here, it's completely the opposite, and it's beautiful. This is just reminding me, I'm sure I saw a comment earlier about Stephen crying into his tequila in Mexico. That is so funny. Stephen's great, mate. Stephen's great. He might be a bit offended by what I've said. And I have nothing but love for him and total respect. But, you know, I will always be honest about, you know, where people are at and how I can relate to them. But I think he's holy enough to not be crying into his tequila over me. Definitely not. He didn't need me. He wasn't entitled. He didn't value himself based on how much of my attention he received. He just isn't interested in meeting himself. He just isn't interested in the work. That's the only disparity between us. There was no very different to, you know, like how Rachel shows up, like with neediness. There's none of that in Stephen. Stephen wasn't trying to buy my friendship. Stephen is totally fine with the decision I've made, I think. Also, it's actually him. The last text message between us was from me to him, and he didn't respond. Now, I know why he didn't respond, because it was very racist and was way too much for somebody who hasn't met the racist in them yet to hold. So he just didn't know what to do with it. And he couldn't deal with it. And that, you know, that's fine. But that's why we, you know, are no longer in contact, because if you can't hold yourself and therefore you can't meet me, then what's the point? So I think I sent him that as a test. I sent it to 3 people, and one of them passed in flying colors. The other one responded, so that's a pass, but didn't respond in a way that I felt received. And then Stephen couldn't even respond. Tom, if you don't say Daz is God, then I'm not paying your rent again. I don't think you've ever paid my rent, Daz. Have you ever sent a sizable donation? I don't think so. Not that you should, but, you know, let's not lie. But yeah, Daz, you're a god. If you pay my rent, then you can be whatever you want, mate. You can be the ultimate fucking demon god in the Bible if you want. Whatever you want. Convoy! Good man. Thank you, Convoy. Lots of love. All the bloody best. Cheers, my man. I appreciate you. I'm still waiting for a man to donate and tell me if he's a dad or not, because I've got a special sticker for you if you're a dad. Convoy, look. It's hard to tell. I was going to say looks quite young, but I'm not sure. He could be my age. It's hard to tell. It's small. Thanks, Convoy. Bless you, brother. That's amazing. Oh, I was making a coffee, wasn't I? Come on, Puss, let's go for a little trip. Actually, let's leave you here. I'll be back in a second. Don't worry. That's for Puss, not you guys. I know you're not sat there worrying. I mean, Rachel might be. Who knows what Rachel's doing? She's a gibbering wreck. And she's probably comatose now. She's probably a bottle and a half of wine. Where's the inquiry in you, Rachel? Where's the interest in life? Like, how can you be experiencing street paralysis and not be like, what is this? I want to experience this more. I want to get to the bottom of this. I want to surrender to this. Oh no, Rachel's answer is to get shit-faced and be terrified. Nice one. Avoid, 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 resist, 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 project, project, project. Ooh, who am I referring to? Ooh, no one. It's just random. Rachel. Anyone calling themselves the chosen one is an absolute tard. I've done it in the past. You know, that's separation. That's, you know, the chosen one instead of the one, the oneness. It's completely of the ego. Oh, look who does it. A whole nation of people. Oh, look who's trying to destroy, who is destroying the world. Oh, it's the same people. Oh, that's a surprise. That would be really good, wouldn't it? An unjabbed chat only plus JX win because he was only 17 and he's amazing. But I don't know how you do it. I don't think it's possible. But yeah, maybe I could just title my next chat, "This is for unjabbed people only." Rachel won't be able to fucking hold herself back. She's got no responsibility. You could say control, but I prefer the word self-control, but I prefer the word self-responsibility or the phrase. So Rachel would jump in and spaz out as the jabbed up tard that she is. She seems to have gone quiet. Maybe she's drank herself into an oblivion. Mate, I just can't. I can't have any respect for you whatsoever. My worst flavour is prawn cocktail crisps. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Honestly. They're literally the best thing in the world after these two pussies. And you don't like them. Well, you must have had 8 jabs. Nah, it's a real, it's like Marmite, innit? It's a real deal breaker, prawn cocktail crisps. You either love or you hate them. And I just love them. But yeah, I totally get it. It's a very unique taste. And who the fuck came up with it? Prawn cocktail crisps. And do they taste the prawn cocktail? I don't think they taste the prawns. Now, I'm sure M&S crisps are very good. In fact, I've experienced M&S crisps. When my mum used to have friends, well, she still does, but when I used to be present, when I was a child, and my mum had friends around, they always had M&S crisps, and they are very good. Now, here's the thing about prawn cocktail crisps. And I know you're all on the edge of your seats waiting to hear this. It's only the Walker's ones that are any good. I mean, Seabrook can go and F themselves. Like, what the fuck do they think they're doing? The absolute disgrace of a crisp company. Pringles tried to do prawn cocktail, they totally effed it up. I remember some hula hoop prawn cocktails, they were just an absolute disappointment. Now, the only prawn cocktails worth eating are Walker's, even though they have Gary fucking Lineker as their person, their advert person. Should be enough to stop you eating them, but it's not, because they're so good. Is that V, Debbie? Something's changed, Debbie. Is that V? Oh, it is. It's the moderator. Yeah, that's V, Debbie. What's your profile picture of? Is it of you and another person, maybe? Wow, Debbie's getting very authentic. She's gone from the D, not that one, like this, but a D, to a picture of herself. Fuck me, that's brave. Them cheese and onion sandwiches are fab. I definitely need to get a yes. I haven't got a yes. I need to get a yes sticker. I used to do the same with crisps too. Which flavour though, Debbie? That's the crucial bit. Did the crisp smell of your clunge or not? Because if it didn't smell of your clunge, I'm not interested. Those sandwiches are now £2.70. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me really think about this. When I left the UK, how much were they? They were probably £2 at least, or maybe £2.20 by the time I left. But I remember, like, for many years, just paying £1.50, £1.25, I'm sure, from the co-op. And the co-op ones were really good. Now, cheese twists. What about cheese twists, everyone? Oh my God, cheese twists. Lidl do really good cheese twists. Lidl's are moist and chewy. However, Sainsbury's did better ones, and theirs were crispy. But the absolute donkey dick ones, the best ones, were co-op. They had mustard in them. Sensational. Oh my God. I used to eat 8 a day at my worst, like when I was like 25 and just try to get through life however I could. So I'd be either doing this or chewing on a cheese twist or smoking this or chowing down on some pills. That was a right mess. Stephen vibrational frequency. Oh God, look at him pretending he knows anything about anything. Ugh, why am I even clicking on him? Oh, she's back. The Bourneville Cadbury site is still open in the UK, but yes, the chocolate is poisoned with palm oil now. They got bought out, didn't they, by, is it Kraft? And it all just went to shit. Always wondered what foodstuffs you are wanting, Tom, from Sheffield, that they don't have there. I see an opportunity. A business opportunity? No. There's no business opportunity. However, if you just want to help me out with some nice things, then obviously Henderson's relish would be the first thing that I think of. Then what would I do with it? Put it on noodles, I suppose so. I don't need anything, mate. I don't miss anything. Pork cocktail crisps and Henderson's relish, maybe, but I don't think about them. I don't pine after them. Oh, brown sauce. Fuck me, some good brown sauce. That won't go amiss. But I don't eat breakfast anymore, as in cooked breakfast. So I don't really need that. But yeah, if there's one, the thing that's come up for me most in terms of like, my God, I would kill for some, is brown sauce. Closely followed by corn cocktail. Walker's, not Seabugs, not Pringles, no. Walker's corn cocktail crisps. Other than that, a day out at Hillsborough, that's what I miss. No, not really. It's fucking retarded. I would quite like, you know, if I could click my fingers and be there for the first game of this season, I think that would be fucking epic. Wednesday are having a special season this year. New owners after 10 years of Keir Starmer, basically. 10 years of the Labour government running a football club. Nope, I stayed in my hotel. So this is Dogman, Cambodia to, oh yeah, and actually he's talking about COVID. Nope, so this is what was COVID like in Cambodia. Nope, I stayed in my hotel on a beach, delivery food only. They blamed foreigners back then for bringing the virus in the first place, yeah. Yeah, I've heard very similar things from other places in Southeast Asia. Well, you would, wouldn't you? And good. Just good that they're nationalistic and good that they fucking value themselves. I mean, you know, obviously COVID didn't even exist, so, you know, bit retarded. But I just like the fact that obviously I don't, as someone who lives here as a foreigner, like it's not good for me. But after what I've seen in the West, I just like any country that puts themselves ahead of foreigners. I was watching a normal YouTuber who was in the Philippines during COVID. Tourists were put into quarantine facilities for 2 weeks. He vlogged it. It was nuts. Oh my God. I mean, this is what terrifies me. I just can't see Cambodia doing that. Cambodia is not the Philippines. It's not Vietnam. Honestly, the Philippines just sounds horrendous. Everything I hear about it from everyone who's ever been there, it sounds awful. I used to want to go. I used to think it was... I just thought all of Southeast Asia was amazing. Oh, it's not... Is it Southeast Asia? It's quite northern, isn't it? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's Asia. So maybe all of Southeast Asia is amazing. Vietnam is very testing, but it is amazing. Philippines is not amazing, from what I hear. Sounds horrendous. I'm definitely not going. It sounds even more chaotic than Vietnam. Oh, Vic is down. Vic is down for the Dazlicks. Sorry, Vic. Sorry, Victoria. I do apologize. I'm not apologizing about making jokes about your clunge, but I am apologizing about your name. How stupid is that? Maybe you don't want me making jokes about your clunge either. Tell me, and I'll stop because you donate money. I'll do whatever you want. Unless you show up like a twat like Rachel, then you'll get told, but you're never going to do that. Is he asking if she's wet? Darren, you've not told us where you're from. I really want to know. Do you watch other auditor vids on YouTube like Charlie Beach? So I used to watch a lot of this stuff. Now, not much. I find myself, I had a night the other night, probably 10 days ago, where I watched 3 Charlie Beach videos. They just felt good. And he really made me laugh. So I stopped watching Charlie Beach because he's, a Jew lover. And that really bothered me. But now I've met myself deeply enough to not care about other people's retardations, not let that affect my entertainment. So, I used to watch Charlie Beach, and when he started talking about the Jays, I'd be like, oh, I can't watch this, he's one of them. Yeah. But, there's none of that now. It's just like, oh, right, there he is being retarded or paid, whichever one it is. That's fine. I can still laugh at his wit, because he is very intelligent and witty. So the answer is not much, but I sometimes I do. I think he's a master craftsman. I think he's very good at what he does. I find him inspirational as a YouTuber. However, he is now claiming he's the only person I've ever known that's gone backwards in terms of consciousness. So I don't believe that's possible. So I think he's been paid. But I don't care. I've just accepted that everyone's a shill. And if you go through life like not letting anything in that's of the darkness, then what are you going to do? Live in a fucking cardboard box? No, you don't need to be nasty. Wow. Bless this deluded soul. My mum made me go to school when I cried into my cornflakes. Not that I hated school. Oi, what are you doing? Why are you bullying her? Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Don't be nasty. Into my cornflakes. Not that I hated school, just didn't like going at times. Had a laugh at school, nice bird in my class in later years. I just think that's horrendous. I appreciate the paradigm your mum was coming from, and there was no option for her because she's a brain dead zombie. But I think if your child is crying into its cornflakes before it goes to school, you should be asking, well, why am I sending my kid to school? And any parent that sends their kid to school, I don't really have much respect for, to be honest. I mean, I appreciate it. It's easy to be a perfect parent when you're not one. But I don't really have much respect for a parent who sends their kid to school. You better be nice. We'll give you a second chance, CT. But if not, you're going out that window. I just think that's crap. I just think it's really crap parenting. But I also appreciate that your parents had no other way of being a parent, and their whole perspective and paradigm around them was that, send your kid to indoctrination camp no matter what. Disgusting. Disgusting. There's no way I'd send my kid to school, man. But I also don't think I'd be able to have a kid. As in, obviously there's practical issues. But, bum holes don't produce babies. But, that was good. But also, I'm just too selfish. Because I wouldn't be able to do a shit job. I wouldn't be able to just pass it off onto the state and let it get indoctrinated. I wouldn't be able to do that. I'd have to do a proper job. And that requires total selflessness. It's probably the only thing that will make me actually properly do the work. Really? You haven't heard shitface in a while? I thought that was just standard. Maybe it's a bit more, maybe it's a Sheffield thing, maybe, I don't know. Riley feels sad for these teenagers who got pressured into being jabbed by their parents. Fucking disgrace. Absolute disgrace. You cannot call yourself a parent if your child got jabbed. Absolutely not. You're not a parent. You're an absolute disgrace if your child got jabbed. Oh, I've had it. I've had it. I just know the difference between fear and surrender. So, you know, victim is making victim excuses. I can't believe Hart gave you her number. She must be regretting that massively. You must be an absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare, just like you are in these comments. I've had it. I understand it. So like anything in life, it doesn't matter about your silly little story. Oh, I'm such a victim, sleep paralysis. Oh, it's so awful. No, I've had it. I know exactly what you're talking about. You have one of two options. You can either resist or surrender every time. You can either trust or fear every time. What do you think you're doing by drinking? Which option do you think you're taking? And that's fine. I understand why you're in fear, but can you be honest about it? Can you stop making an excuse and making it like it's some terrible, massive thing and you don't understand and nobody knows? Everyone's had sleep paralysis, you stupid bitch. Shut the fuck up. Kerry, my little Irish, my little Scottish pixie. Lots of love for Kerry. Completely the opposite of Rachel. Takes responsibility. Doesn't live in fear. Doesn't spaz out everywhere she goes. Sorry, so sorry you lost Beans. Poor wee thing. Hope you're feeling better, pal. And Calico and CT7 aren't too confused. Thank you, Kerry. Bless you. Callie is not affected at all. I think for Callie it's positive because Beans was not nice to her. Her and CT7 are playing much more now, so again for Callie it's positive. CT7 I think is a bit shook up on you, mate. You've gone back to sleeping in your hidey hole. Little hidey CT7. Ooh. And you didn't eat for 24 hours. But I think we're going to be fine. We're all going to be fine. We're all going to be fine, aren't we? Yes, CT7's chilling. Yeah, it's been really traumatic. Thanks, Gary. Pringles aren't potato. Yeah, I dread to think what they're made out of. I did see some horrendous stuff actually about Pringles quite recently. I think Doritos as well, just awful. You know, I regret having the poison, Tom. Stop being cool. Your body worker had them. Dude, look at how little responsibility she could take. I'm not even talking about you when it comes to the poison. Like, yeah, fine, you regret it. It doesn't mean I'm not going to talk about it. And I'm not making it about you personally, but of course you will. What, you want me to pretend that it's not poison because you regret having it? Again, completely entitled, making it all about you. Fuck off. Is Gary Lineker compromised? Gary Lineker compromised. I think he's a full-on demon. Oh, this guy's on it. This guy is on it. I forgot all about Brannigan's. Oh my God, Brannigan's. Do they still exist? Probably not. They're too good to still exist. Brannigan's. Beef and mustard flavor. Oh, this guy's completely on it. This is a crisp connoisseur, everyone. Wow. You're so right. Still don't beat prawn cocktail walkers, but they do. Like, Brannigan's are the best. There's no doubt about it. But there's just something about the tanginess of the prawn cocktail in the walkers variety. Support from what's left of England. Oh, mate. Whereabouts you live? How is it? How invaded is it? Oh, God. Bless you, Mickey. Thank you so much, man. Oh, my God. Mickey, you must be a dad. I want to use this. Oh, fuck. It's in the wrong place. Mickey, if you're not a dad, then just accept it. I want to use it. No one's telling me if you're a dad, so I hope you're a dad. If not, then you're like a dad to me with your support, mate. So we can take it metaphorically that way, if that's the right word. I don't even know what that means. Thank you, Mickey. Oh gosh, I didn't sing you your song. Well, I'm too tired. And I think it's a bit gay anyway. Tell me if you want the song and I'll do the song. Worcester sauce. Oh my God, we've got another connoisseur. No, Worcester sauce, purple walkers. As I had them getting knocked down, the crisp flew out of my hand before hands. Before school, I was 11. The purple pack cart. Even look at them now, as it makes my psychology bad. So I'm not sure if you're pro or con. I think you're pro Worcester sauce crisps. My God, what a close second. What a close second. And there were times where they were my number one. Now, those times were short-lived, and prawn cocktail always took top spot again. But my God, if I couldn't get prawn cocktail, Worcester sauce walkers, the absolute shiz. Didn't they discontinue them? Which I just think was as much of a betrayal as letting all the bioweapons in it. Honestly, life without prawn cocktail. I mean, no wonder they've let the bioweapons in. No wonder everyone gave up. Once they got rid of Worcester sauce crisps, what was the point? Might as well all just get beheaded. Life without Worcester sauce crisps is miserable. Am I right in thinking they discontinued them? Treason. Oh my God, what the fuck's this guy talking about? 10 pence mix-ups. No, I'm not sure. Are you talking about penny sweets, maybe? Penny sweets. I mean, you know, presumably they don't exist anymore. What are they now? 5 pence sweets. Fuck me. Presumably you can't even do penny sweets because it involved a high trust society. So oh my God, obviously you couldn't trust me as a kid. So Milo, oh bless him, man, it's so bad. I'm mortified about this. It's a good story though. I've just remembered the last bit, it makes it even better. Oh my God, fuck me. So my local sweet shop, obviously at the end of school got inundated with school kids. And they used to not check for penny sweets. They used to trust you. Stupid fuckers. No, actually, really sad that I was part of them no longer being able to trust. Now, I am 12, so don't judge too hard. So, you used to put your own sweets into a bag, take them to a counter and tell them how much money they needed to charge you. So, me and Keith Nash was a big part of this. Paul Faney, I think, as well. Certainly me and a couple of mates, I'm pretty sure it was those two. Used to go and put £1, £2 worth into a bag and go and tell them 50 pence. And that was great for 6 months. And then one day I'm in the queue holding my £2 worth of sweets. And I see up ahead that they're counting the sweets. They've obviously realized that they've obviously done the calculations and realized that, oh, we're making a loss on our 1 penny sweets because Tom, Keith, and Paul are taking 4 times more than we're paying for. Bastard. So I only had 50 pence on me. And I had £2 of sweets in my hand. And I'm looking at them counting, thinking, oh shit, I'm about to get busted. So what was the best way to deal with it? Be honest, obviously. So I went and I was honest and I said, listen, for the last 6 months, I've been, no, of course not. I dropped them onto the floor and kicked them into the corner out of shame, out of lack of responsibility, out of narcissism, out of being a cunt. So bad. So I can't really blame the enrichers because it was me. But 1 penny sweets only worked in a high trust society because it's not worth a shopkeeper's time to check. And presumably you can do it by weight. But so I wonder if 1 penny sweets are even a thing anymore. Because obviously there's no trust in England anymore. I wonder why. Well, yeah, there's cunts like me. But also there's a load of brain-dead bioweapons that literally don't even have a sense of honesty. Like they've come from a culture where honesty just doesn't exist. And no, that's not racist, that's literal. Hot Pringles with cheese slab on a Branston pickle fold together, rinse and repeat. Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. Anything with Branston pickle, anything with cheese, anything with crisps. I mean, what a great combination. I don't even care what flavor it is. For me, that needs to be veggie salted. There's too much going on there if you add a flavored crisp to it. You might be able to get away with beef and onion or salt and vinegar or something like that. But if you're going, like, if you're doing prawn cocktail or Worcester sauce with that, it's just too much. Nope. I don't know if you saw what just happened, but basically everything just went crazy. And guess why? Because CT7 laid on the mouse. Oh, now he's going back to the mouse. Why? Oh, it's because my hand's there, isn't it? That's why he does it, because he knows that if he lies there, and, oh, you're such a little fucker. Why can't you just stay there where my other hand is? And you'll get all his jokes. Fan on it. I met Gary Lineker once at Gatwick Airport as a child. I asked him if he was a Walker's man. He rolled his eyes at me. Ah! Like, what an obvious question for a child to ask. Why would you, like, that just shows how arrogant and disgusting he is. What a cunt. I hate Gary Lineker. Oh, God. He's still trying to virtue signal over migration now. Like, how? I mean, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? Like, what happens? I mean, for me, obviously, we're already at a point where you can no longer say anything positive about migration without looking like a. I mean, obviously, we've been here for years, but you know, like, even I'm pretty sure even people like my parents are soon going to be saying no more migration. So, what are people like Gary Lineker going to do? Like, how and Dawn French, like. I mean, they'll never back down because they're just completely of ego. But it's going to be interesting, isn't it? Like, they're going to have to stop fucking, man. They're going to have to just go quiet about it. I imagine that's how they'll deal with it. They'll just never mention it again and pretend they never did. Just like Piers Morgan does about the Jib Jab now. Disgusting cunt. I've said the C-bomb way too many times in this live stream. I think it's going to get demonetized. Anyway, we're coming to an end. I think this has been a success. So I came here with the intention of not asking for money. Could put a tick next to that one and not calling anyone names. No, I didn't manage that. Rachel showed up. It was too much. Yeah, definitely didn't manage that. And I've said the C-bomb more than ever. But I've also not really gone in on anyone. Rachel just got the reflection that she, you know, requires, but obviously won't receive. I don't feel like I mean, obviously there's been a few demons. I might have given them a bit, but that's fine. I feel like I've made a bit of progress tonight. What do you guys think? That's funny. God, have you seen the state of the guys down there, man? Oh my God. No, I like twinks. I'm not shagging old men. Old men in a pissy corner. No, that's not for me. Oh, they're just awful. And those are bioweapons go there as well, don't they? Like, oh no, it's either old men that look like they've got HIV, not that that really exists, but you know, they're very malnutrition. And then they get told they've got HIV, and then they get given pills that kill them. Obviously that's not true. You can trust Fauci. Fauci was behind the HIV thing, so obviously you can trust him, just like you can trust him with COVID. Always trust your doctor. None of that was true. HIV doesn't really exist. So they all look like they've got something that doesn't really exist, and the rest of them are black. Can I get some feedback on how I've performed tonight, please? I'm at the bottom of the chat. I'm going to go to the bottom of the chat. I want some feedback, please. Any name suggestions for this live stream would be greatly appreciated as well. No one of any relevance is giving feedback. Ah, thank you, Darren. Look at him trying to use words he doesn't understand, bless him. Aww. 7? 4. I'm going to go with 4 for toe cutter. He had the 2 crucial ones after the first one didn't work. And then he had the 2 boosters after the first 2 didn't work. And then he started going, maybe not. After his fucking left eye spazzed out and stopped working. Ah, thank you, Debbie. That's good. Mood improved as we got going. Riley thinks it's been good. Well, they're the only ones that matters. You was okay. I love how honest Mickey is. You were just okay, mate. It was okay. It was worth a tenner. I love Mickey, man. He's so funny. Kerry can't give an opinion because you just got here. I cheered up. Yeah, I did get a bit better. You're good, man. Great, happy vibes. That's why we watch, because it's real. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your support. Appreciate that. Hopefully, I'll be a bit more upbeat tomorrow. If there is one tomorrow or in the next one. Yeah, I think it'll be tomorrow, because what else am I going to do with my miserable existence? Love you all very much, except for Toe Cutter. And I even love you, Rachel, even though you're very repressed and annoying. Lots of love. Bye-bye.